These 5 make their way to a haunted manor in hopes to exorcise the demons within. Quickly turn around and throw a dagger, and you see a shadowy, dysmorphed figure behind you.
Yeah.
It's like seems like a stretched out humanoid. And when you throw the dagger, it makes a sound, and the dagger seems to pass through.
Okay, I run back inside.
The most logical thing to do.
Whilst journeying through the haunted manor, they find pixies, creepy crawlies, and weird apparitions. But sometimes the hardest battles are within the party themselves.
We have to kill. Do we have to shed blood? Can't we just like knock him out? Dude, the karma. If we go around killing things, we are serial killer. We're not heroes. We're supposed to be the heroes of our own story.
We've already killed.
Brother, you don't understand. This isn't some fairy tale town.
We've already killed bandits at the start of the game. What's the difference, bro? What is
the difference? Is because we were self-defending. This is an harmless sleeping person.
No.
And other times, the hardest battles are with Lady Luck.
Fucker than that one. Firstly.
Are you kidding me? What the hell? You can't be that bad. You cannot be that bad. You got 2 nat 1s in a row, dude. Wait, it's more like doofus, man. What the hell? After exercising the haunted manor, which is now Ressa's place of residence, the party was given another task: to go out to sea and destroy the rest of the smugglers. After taking over the ship, one of the prisoners delivered some vital information. Information about lizard folk rising. The council member got information that the lizard men, or the lizard folk, have been planning an attack on Saltmarsh. He says there is a breeding ground that they have been growing in numbers, waiting to attack. And I worry that it might be too late. After venturing into the swamps of Saltmarsh, the party faced many a challenge. There were many treasures hidden within the swamps. Some were too tasty to let go, such as the giant frog eggs that Rufus ate.
Okay.
You feel really sick. You think you might need... You start to like burn up, basically, in a fever.
Oh shit.
And you feel like you might need to rest.
Okay.
Rest soon.
I'm gonna turn into a frog, guys. I'm croaking for real.
Rufus, it's hard for you to talk at the moment. Every time you open your mouth, a croak comes out. The people of the swamp are strange indeed. In fact, one of the witches of the swamp wanted the party to retrieve a stick, a magic stick, which would restore her power.
This branch she would like us to take, okay?
Yo,
So she points at the trees.
Between some 2 legs.
Between his fucking 2 legs.
It's a magic branch. If I have it, then I'll be able to do magic. The tree wants it, but the tree never uses it.
Damn, it's not getting laid.
Yeah, I wonder why, bro.
After massacring the lizard folk and destroying their base, the party decided to make amends with them, as they realized that the lizard folk were not the true enemies. The lizard folk were preparing for a war with the Sahagin, the enemy of all of the sea. And so the party decided to kill one of the enemies of the lizard folk, a giant crocodile. You see this, but underwater. Starts racing towards you. Unfortunately, you tug on the rope quickly, and Noma seems to get the hammer and pulls you straight out. And as you are pulled out, a ginormous crocodile leaps out and tries to eat you as well, but misses due to Nomus's deft hands.
How many minutes has been since I'm praying? Roughly?
About 10.
I don't think your prayer is working, man.
Unfortunately, Nomus fell to this crocodile. The party was surrounded by constrictor snakes, and Nomus was eaten by one. After the giant crocodile was slain, the party returned to the lizard folk lair, and the witch friend was able to restore Nomus to a similar state that he was before. And now here we are. The party has returned to Saltmarsh, but more trouble is brewing. Tori has been caught by the guards, stealing one of the black pearls worth hundreds, if not thousands, of gold. Tori was taken to a maximum security prison, and now the party is tasked with a prison break, with the help of Ida Olin, one of the candidates running for mayor in Saltmarsh. Ida has promised to help them free Tori and break her out of prison, if in return they will venture out into sea and return her husband. Who knows what's happened next in the session, as Nomus is resting. No more has taken his place. Will the party get along? Will the party overcome the challenges? We'll have to see. Exactly. Will the party work together to beat out this gorilla-looking threat? Okay. I think we're in combat, right?
Yeah.
I think we're about to enter combat, so let's switch.
Yeah, I believe. Did you put the damage I did on it? Yeah. Let me have a look. Because the combat started because I hit it, I believe.
Yeah. Oh,
I don't see a damage roll for me actually in the game log.
Yeah, maybe just roll for it again and then I'll add it on.
Yeah, okay. Okay. This is a 28 hit.
Yeah, 28 definitely hits.
Okay, and 1d8. Ooh. Okay, it is.
Oh, I must have already did the damage. No, I think I already added the damage.
Oh, you did add the damage?
Because it has lower health than. Yeah.
Okay, must have.
Otherwise. Yeah.
Okay.
You probably did. If I had to guess, you probably did.
Oh, I probably rolled it.
I don't know.
So
probably did like 18 damage or something like that.
Yeah, that sounds.
So if that sounds about right, then. Yeah, awesome.
Yeah. I think I tried to topple it, and I don't think I knocked it over. I lost.
That's right, yeah.
Low rolled.
Low rolled. Alright. The monstrosity does a...
Oh my god, I forgot we're fighting this thing. I should have gone in.
A bite attack and a claw attack. There's a multi-attack. Spider ruse, yep.
There's two spiders right here.
Can I not use comprehend language? No. I wonder...
Okay, so it gets a 22 and a 17. And it's going to be versa.
Yep, they're both here.
Okay. So it does 8 piercing damage and 9 slashing damage.
Of course you roll a bloody 8. What is that?
So when it does a bite attack, it also does poison damage as well.
Ooh, okay.
So it does 5 poison damage as well. And you have to make a Constitution saving throw.
Against the poison damage?
Yeah, or you'll be poisoned.
Was that 22 damage all up, is it?
Yeah. Yes.
Right, yeah. And Constitution saving throw, alright.
Yes.
I got a nat 20 plus 2.
Okay, so you're not poisoned.
Alrighty.
Oh, I'm immune to poison, guys.
Lucky. Alright. So after the monstrosity does its attacks on you, Rufus gets up and begins to attack. What do you do, Rufus?
Alright. I'll control Rufus then, no do you?
Yeah.
He will move here to attack it, I guess. And have a look, see what is that? 9.
Why's my internet so slow?
Plus 8 to hit, so I think it hits. I'll just say not good because he got an 8, got 19.
Yeah, it hits.
So he does. Where's this thing again? The short sword, right? 1d6 plus 3 is 7 damage plus sneak attack is 2d6 on top. Jeez, that's 10. 15 piercing damage.
15 piercing, alright, good stuff.
And he will do his exposed weakness, which is
Nice.
on the big guy, which is a
Perception check against his AC.
17 plus 6. Okay, that is 23.
Yep, that passes. You get 1 extra weakness.
Then Rufus will end his turn.
Okay, good stuff. Alright, Tori, it is your turn. The beast actually looks quite injured. Surprisingly, it does not seem to be as beefy as you guys perceived or assumed.
Okay. Then I will roll to do a sneak attack. Oof, 24 to hit.
That's a hit.
Okay. I'll roll for damage. Roll for the sneak attack damage. That's 18 damage for the first hit. Is that dead, or do I keep rolling for my second hit?
Yeah, it's still alive.
Okay, I'll roll.
But
for
it's
my
on its
second
last
hit.
legs.
17 to hit.
That hits.
Okay, I'll roll for the damage. I'm going to use Savage Attacker, and that's 11 more damage. So that's
Ooh, it is
29.
barely alive. It is barely alive. It looks
Nice.
practically dead, but it's still breathing.
Okay. I think I will end my turn there.
Awesome.
I'll just
Marissa,
do
you're up.
this.
Okay.
After
so-
seeing Tori explode onto the creature, it's on its last legs. You think it'll topple over with a push.
Okay, I'll do a roll to hit. Okay, that 3 that misses. This is for beams, by the way.
Yep.
Oh damn it! What is that? 13 plus 4. Does a 17 hit?
Yes, it does.
All right, so this is
Oh, blood, bro. Holy.
Beams is coming for him. Okay, 4 plus 2, so he does 6 piercing damage with a bite
he's
attack
dead.
from Beams.
Well, how do you want Bims to kill him?
Beams
just
will
die.
fly. Beams will fly up and just rip its throat out.
Okay.
Just chomp its throat and then just spit that back on its body afterwards. Won't even eat
Just
it.
starts spazzing out. And
Muscle
dies.
reflex.
Like a fish. Okay. The creature has been
Alright.
slain.
Oh, the spiders want to attack us because they ran away from the light from my staff before they.
Yes, they will attack.
Okay.
But after you have killed the large beast, I'll let you make an intimidation roll to see if they'll just disengage from the fight.
Alright. Varessa will point her staff menacingly at them afterwards, and with the light glowing on it, 18 plus. Where is my intimidation? I'm using all. Plus 5, so 23.
23, okay. And with the 23, the spiders scatter away and hide in the darkest corners. One actually goes right next to you, no more, and hopes that you won't hurt it, and tries to hide away from Varessa in particular.
I didn't even realize that was. I thought that was a barrel or something. It was so well.
Yes, but combat is over now.
Okay. Oh, since I got injured myself, I'll heal myself so the healer can save his stuff.
No, that's fine. I can heal you. That's fine. My stuff is being chilling. Let me cure you. Boom. Fuck. That didn't do anything. 1d8 plus 5. Let me see. D8 plus 5. Boop. That's a 7 heal.
Alright, Varessa will chug a health potion then as well. He has a few. That's 2d4, so roll. Move that one away. That is 1 and a 3, so 4 plus 2, so she gets 6 health. Yeah, she's pretty healthy now. Not full health, but she's...
No more. You actually recognize this creature, but you're not sure if you remember any information about it, but I will let you make a history check to see if any information comes back to you. Any memories about this creature?
Alrighty. I don't know if I get advantage on this.
Unless you have like a proficiency in history, you don't get any sort of advantage.
Yeah, I'll send this to you real quick.
If it says advantage next to it on your sheet, then you do have advantage on all rolls for it.
I think it's only the DM knows.
Let me have a look. To bring up Discord. Oh, I should just use my phone actually. It'd make things way easier. So I'll just get rid of.
Oh. I'm guessing it's a very specific advantage, because otherwise you won't be asking.
Okay, just give me a second. Hopefully alt-tabbing didn't kill my PC. Let's get this up. Let's get this up. What was that? Okay. So, let's see. So you do recognize this creature. Yeah, okay. So yeah, you definitely recognize this creature. You know this creature no more as an ettercap, which is it's a fey-like creature that has an affinity with spiders. It's sort of like an evolution of spiders in a way, but in another direction. They normally hang around spider dens, and they have a lot of similar traits to spiders. They're generally they are quite passive unless provoked. And you also know that if you open up its basically around its chest area, around its neck actually, there are glands that have poison that you can extract poison from. It can also has the ability to shoot out webs, but you're not sure how to extract that from the creature. But you're pretty sure you can extract some poisons from this creature, if you so desire.
Fantastic. I will do so.
Okay, so you grab a small knife from either one of the party members or yourself, and you're able to cut underneath the ettercap's neck and basically drain some poison into a vial. So let's see. It's just regular poison. So let's see what kind of poisons you get. Okay, so you find 4 vials of poison. You can add them as basic poison vials, but these ones do 1d6 poison damage, so they're a bit more potent than the ones on D&D Beyond. So you can just type in 1d6 as like a custom note or something.
Oh.
Yep, but you find 4 vials. Okay.
Ooh.
So upon searching this room, you guys confirm basically it's the navigator's room with the maps strewn across. But there doesn't seem to be any other interesting things inside this room. It's as if it was ransacked by something. But it's strange because it seems that due to all the spiders and all the rummaging, this ship has been taken over for quite a long time. So you guys fear for the safety of Ida's husband because things do not look good.
Is this map like a legit map?
Yes.
Like, is there anything on the map? Can I have a look-see to see if there's anything marked on the map or like notes?
So the map itself traces out the expedition that Ida's husband went on to collect rare artifacts from foreign lands away from Saltmarsh and Keelland in general. There seems to be a sort of a check next to where the lands were supposed to be, like the artifacts are supposed to be retrieved. So it seems that whatever happened to this ship, it was happening on the returning journey when the ship was coming back. There seems to be, on the information on the map also talks about stops, like to different docks on the way. And it seems that this ship was heading towards a dock nearby, but did not actually check in according to the map and information given.
Are there any dates on the map?
Yes. There's no dates on the map, but there are some notes next to the map. And they just give a sort of quick little itinerary of the trip. And the last entry was given around 3 months ago.
Is the ship stay consistent with being abandoned for roughly that amount of time?
You would assume so.
Okay.
Though you find it quite strange that there are spiders on the ship, because this ship doesn't transport any live monsters. It only transports like relics or artifacts. So you find it strange that they're here. Bandits normally don't have spiders on their ship.
I'll mention it to the other party members and that it's strange that they're here, so it might be related to one of the artifacts they acquired. Most likely. Can I do an Arcana check, please, to see if I can detect if anything magical-wise?
Yes, you sure can.
Let me do a nice little...
And I'll let Glave, I'll let you do a check if you like. You can pick what check you want, but I will let you do a check as well, Small.
I'll do an Arcana check, please.
Okay.
I got a 9. I got a 9.
I got a 25.
25. Okay, so... Okay. So, Veressa, with your 9, you believe that there are traces of magic around this ship. So you believe that whoever came to this ship, or whatever happened to the ship, it was probably spellcasters or magic users were probably part of the group. And Glauve, with your roll, you don't gain any more Arcana knowledge from your roll than Veressa does. But you do believe that there is an unholy disturbance in the lower decks of the ship. So you feel your religious senses tingling. Yes.
Yeah, my spider sense.
Something feels unholy.
Yeah. Okay.
And it seems to originate from the lower decks of the ship. But these creatures in particular, they don't have any sort of unholiness about them. They seem to just be regular creatures, not like summoned or anything of that sort.
Well, Glove is gonna infer to their characters that my holy senses is tingling, and I'm sensing either something's wrong or something is at the bottom deck, and maybe we should check it out as a group, considering that we couldn't find anything here.
In fact, I'll let you make a religion check if you like, Clave.
Religion check. Okay, you know what? This is another good roll I have.
Let's see.
I got a 14 plus 6, so that's 20.
Okay, you believe that you have sensed this feeling before. A few times, actually. You feel like you've sensed this feeling once at the haunted house in the attic, and another time in the swamps of Saltmarsh when you were about to attack the Devourer crocodile, and you were being watched. You feel that this feeling is the influence from some sort of deity or something of that nature that is evil, inherently evil, but you're not sure who or where it comes from.
I see.
So you notice a trend.
So, okay. So I'm gonna let Varys knows.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe, you know, I'll let the whole party knows about the same presence that that is here is similar to the one that in the mansion and the Saltmarsh. And I asked them if they remember anything from those two instances in particular, like seeing anything or like feeling anything weird, remember anything weird.
Yep.
Otherwise, if you can't remember anything, we might as well just check it just in case. Maybe we could find something that makes this uneasy feeling that I'm feeling in my gut.
I don't think we got too much information on the ghost, did we?
No, I don't think so, nah.
We only had the note from the ghost, really. And it was somehow connected to the experiments ongoing by the alchemist. It seemed to be leaning towards necromancy, I believe, so that's probably the only hint we have.
Already, I offer to like walk through the deck below. Does anyone want to join me? I mean, there's no point sticking around here. I don't think we're gonna get any more useful information.
I'll come.
Yeah, nothing.
Is those rooms on the other side of the deck, right? Like, down
yes,
this
there
end?
is. Mm-hmm.
I'd recommend we look there first, see if there's any more information before we go downstairs.
The room to the south? You meant?
Yeah,
Okay, yeah. I'm down to do that first.
Let us go. I can't see the outside.
He's blind.
Is it okay?
I have no light.
Let's see. You can't see anything, can you, Marcus?
No, I'm not seeing it. It's in here. Holy
What about
shit,
now?
what is happening? What was that? What happened here?
Okay, so you have entered a part of the main deck. It seems to be a strange, very, very strange room. Obviously, there's stairs to the side. They go to the lower decks. There's a rough stone altar in the cabin at the very end, and there are strange markings across its surface. There are humanoid skulls that form a ring in the wall above, so above the stone. It basically seems like an altar of some kind. There's garbage and debris in the corners of the room, and of course there's a staircase that descends to the lower decks to your right or your left.
When you say marking, is it like as in like scratching marks or like like a dust mark that has been disturbed? You mean, or?
So yes, scratching marks onto the altar.
Can I do like a
investigation? Tori and I think just Tori. Tori, you know that this room is typically the room of the captain's cabin for ships like these. So you find it strange that there's no bed, at least anymore. But you wanted to do a check, Clave?
Yeah, like what kind of statue is it? It's a human skull, right? Can I just go do like a religion check to see if I sense anything? I'll see from this thing, or is that right?
You sure can. Yep, do it with
I got another 20.
Okay. Glave. You remember from your religious studies that the skulls and the markings and the vibe of the room remind you of that of Lolith, which
God, not Lilith.
which is a deity, a demonic one, more of a demon, and she is known as the Queen of Spiders. There seems to be an altar to her to either bring forth her fury or perhaps give an offering to her. They're not too sure. But the human skulls, they seem to be not replicas, they seem to be real. And you notice on one of the human skulls that all of its teeth are gold.
Okay, I have a theory. This head here could be the captain's head, which might where the crewmate might have like offered this to the god of spiders or the goddess of spiders, Lilith. I say this to the rest of the crew, and based on the composition of the skull, it's been here for a while, and considering there's spiders everywhere, I say they fucked up. They should have done deal with the demons. And maybe the feelings, the evil sensation I'm feeling, it could be from Lilith herself, or maybe from one of her apostles.
So you feel something tingling. You feel something tingling, Tori. Make a perception check. In the back of your head.
Tingly.
Back of your head. Your ear.
You better roll yourself.
Oh, please give me something good. Oh my god. Nat 1 plus 4.
What?
Nat 1
so,
plus 4.
You think, normally the back of your ear, it tingles, normally, when you feel that there is treasure nearby. But this time you believe it's probably a spider. And you brush your ear off and ignore the feeling.
What? GG.
Based on the description of the captain, did he have gold teeth? The person am I looking for? Because she would have you said she described her husband to us. Is that would that skull fit his description? The one with the gold teeth?
The husband wasn't the captain of the ship. He was more like the trader and the planner. But you do know that the captains of the ships that come from Saltmarsh generally have at least one gold teeth for each grand expedition or grand journey that they've done. So this captain was probably the captain of this ship, and he seems to be quite distinguished, but not anymore.
Okay, so it's not. So it's not his skull. It's not the husband's skull, as far as
right. You don't believe any of these skulls would be the husband's skulls.
Can I look around the room then to see if there's any clues or anything like? Yeah, just looking in general. Like there was a map in the other room which had some information on this. This is the captain's quarter. There should be something in here.
Yeah.
So
there are some lodges from the captain, but there's like a captain's diary basically that you see within the rubble. A lot of the pages are torn though, so it's hard to put all the pieces together. But what you do learn is that it seems that the crew was beginning to hastily run out of supplies and food, and so they had to find a dock somewhere and replenish their supplies for the rest of their journey. And there's also, in another page of the diary that you're able to piece together, there is the captain is talking in a paranoid way about the belief of a mutiny within his crew. He notices that one of his crewmates keeps on calling him out. And this crewmate is normally shunned by the rest of the crew. But slowly and surely, after the voyage, more and more of the crew has begun siding with this crew member, and he believes that mutiny is imminent, and he hopes that they would return to the waters, return to Saltmarsh quickly, so he can get a new crew before they rebel and kill him.
Okay. So is there anything else Marissa can find, or is that the only thing she finds? Do you want me to do a roll?
Let's see. You don't find anything else. No, you don't find anything else. You do notice there's a lot of insects around, but they seem to be passive. Non-hostile.
These are just small ones, I take it?
Yeah, just small insects.
Okay. Is there anything over this side then? Considering that was over there.
Yes, you do notice that on that side there is something shining within the rubble, and it seems to be a sack containing something.
Marissa will use Mage Hand to open it slowly and see what's inside.
It explodes. No. When you open the sack, it reveals a bunch of gemstones, a bunch of rubies.
Oh. Can I do... Marissa, can I do an Arcana check just to see if there's... to see if there's anything wrong with these rubies? Because it's a bit weird.
You can have Tori do a check on them, because you don't notice anything wrong with them, or if there's anything wrong with them. Smart.
Okay, I'll show them to Tori then, saying, just to have it.
Some good monies. What type of check should I take?
Relating to like goods,
Insight?
so maybe a perception.
Oh, perception
check.
It is 13.
Okay. The first thing you thought when you saw these gemstones, Tori, is, oh wow, we're going to make it rich. But upon closer inspection, you notice that some of these gemstones are lighter than the others, and they don't shine as bright. It seems as this bag is filled with some counterfeit rubies and some real rubies, and you're not sure why the bag is mixed as such. But you think there's probably around 4 or 5 real rubies, worth around 10 gold each. So you think the real rubies would give you around 50 gold. But there are a lot of fakes there as well. Perhaps this was payment given to the captain, and he didn't notice that they was filled with fake rubies as well.
Okay.
How many are inside then, roughly?
So there's like around 10 rubies, and let's just say 5 of them are real and 5 of them are fake.
Okay. Then I just let Varessa know that half of these are actually real and the others are fake, and don't know why some of them are fake. Up to you to find out.
Okay, Varessa will nod and she'll just put them into her bag of holding for now then.
I was gonna ask him, can I get one of those rubies?
Smart.
Well.
She just puts it away and says maybe later.
Smile.
And goes to, I guess we can head down now. And she'll mention that something drove a wedge in the pod in the crew, because there seemed to be a mutiny happen at some point, which might explain what happened aboard the ship. That potentially the mutineers were worshippers of... I guess because he told me Lilith, I'll say they might be worshippers of Lilith.
Do I know if this leads down to where the
lower decks
pretty much
it
lead
does.
down?
Yeah, it does.
Okay.
It does.
Okay.
First,
You want me to go first, or do you want to go first?
I'm going first.
Okay.
We'll follow behind then. Though I think somebody didn't follow us. I don't know where he went.
Yeah,
We're
where
missing
did
one
our
person.
teammate?
We're
One
missing
of our
one person.
teammates gone.
Yo, he was secretly the evil all along.
Yeah, I don't know. Because I can't really see where he moved his token to or not.
Yeah, wasn't someone meant to be watching him? I forgot about that. It's pretty much meant to babysit him, right? But he ran away.
No more. Did you just want to stay in the cabin that you are, or the rest of the party can't actually see you? I'm pretty sure.
We can't see you.
Excellent.
Of course, I can see you.
Smile.
But did you want to move, or what would you like to do?
I'm just gonna quickly dissect this little fade.
All right. Yep. You start tearing him up, and you basically split apart from his chest down to his abdomen, and it reveals his organs.
Excellent. I like his head with the brain
Okay,
attached.
you take his head. Head is quite
Excellent.
small
Excellent.
for his body, but you take his head with the
Excellent.
brain attached. You also know that the eyes are worth quite a bit. The eyes of an Ettercap, because they're basically they're kind of a hybrid between spider eyes and larger mammal eyes.
Excellent.
So they have special properties. They can see in the dark, but they can also see in the light.
Excellent.
Yes. Whilst you're cutting up this Ettercap no more, you notice that you start to hear sounds coming next to you, and the spiders seem to be interested in what you're doing. They start crowding around you. On the
Excellent.
outside. And after that, we will move to the rest of the party. So, you guys wanted to go below deck, right?
Yes.
Correcto.
Correcto mundo. Okay,
Right. That's
let's make that happen. So hopefully this works the way I want it to work. Of course, we shall see if it does or if it does not. You guys will just be moving to the left. Oh, beautiful.
Oh.
Awesome.
Nice.
Alright, so you move below to the lower decks of the ship. And you enter what seems to be a galley. There's a stove on one wall of the room. And the area is cluttered with bones and debris, and there's metal knives, damaged metal knives, and cookware that hangs from the ceiling. There's also a rotting stench of flesh that permeates throughout the air. And tiny spiders crawl over everything. This is probably where the crew kept their food storage.
what is this ladders? Is this going down?
So that ladder leads up to a trapdoor. Oh, leads down. Yeah, that leads down to the cargo hold. Tori is able to tell you that. Just the basic anatomy of a ship. So where they keep all their other treasure and supplies.
Is the aura coming from down there then?
It is coming from the room
Right
towards
here?
the front of the ship. Behind
Oh,
that
so
door.
not below us.
Not below, not as strongly as ahead.
Okay.
Let's see, what do you guys want to do? I'm sensing. I have a feeling it's behind this door. That bad feeling I'm getting.
Is there anything in this room, like a diary, anything like that? And
I'll have you guys make a perception check to see if you notice anything.
Perception check, easy. Where's perception at? Perception. Boom! I got a net one +2, so that's 3.
Nat 1, okay.
I got a 9.
Got
Oh,
a
Mal.
9.
Oh, Mal.
Everyone's low balling right now.
What about you, Tori? What did you get?
That's what I should do for Ruth as well. Might do something first.
Give me a second.
Okay, Rufus got a dirty 20.
Dirty 20, that's good, that's good.
I got 21.
21? Okay, even better.
Well, Rufus has the +6 in perception.
Okay, so with that roll, you find you actually don't find a lot in this room other than a bunch of kitchen supplies that are damaged and human remains. There doesn't seem to be anything else in this room. But you do notice that the ladder itself has a few of its rungs snapped. Maybe from age, but you assume that it was probably due to people going up and down on the ladder in a hurry.
Hey. I guess Vanessa will go, thank you for the information, because she didn't see that. But just nod and note it, and say,
Yep.
lead the way, Professor.
I will go in. I will open the door. I just can't.
The door is locked.
I will. Can I? Okay. Can I? Okay, so it's not trapped. He just try to open it. Can I try lockpicking it?
You try to lockpick it, but it doesn't seem to work. The lock seems to be damaged, broken. I think the only way to open this door is to break it.
Can I? Oh, well, the strongest person here is our mage here. So.
Vanessa, okay. What's check do you need me to do? Can I like push a dagger into there or something and try and ram it open?
No, just smash the lock.
Smash the lock? Okay.
Yeah, smash the
Strength
lock.
You want a strength check, is it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's see. I got
also,
a...
you think the lock is immune to poison damage? And
14 plus 9, so 23.
Yep.
23? Okay, you snap the door.
Crazy.
Okay,
you break the lock and you snap the door off its hinges.
Okay, I just go... I swing and punch the lock and the whole door flies off.
Yep. And in your hand there's a lock. A lock mechanism for a door. It's kind of useless now, but it's there.
I'll just toss it to the side nonchalantly.
All right.
No, just an average day.
Okay. All right. So if you guys like, you can just move forward into the room. Hopefully this works.
Oh boy.
Oh shit.
All right.
Oh boy.
As you enter this room, there is a pile of blood strewn across the ground. From the ceiling, there is webs from the ceiling, and there's planks and humanoid bodies hanging from the ceiling. You see two humanoid bundles attached right next to where a man is sitting on a chair over here. He is restrained to the chair by webbing, and he seems to be completely unconscious or not awake, basically. You're not sure if he's alive.
Baressa will cast Detect Magic.
Mm-hmm.
First.
Yep. Okay.
And she'll cast Detect Magic, and she'll look around the room and see if she can notice anything in particular,
right.
about all this thing on the ground.
Yep. So when you look around, and after you cast Detect Magic, you definitely feel a magical presence. But you also look around and you see that there are spiders, giant spiders, clinging to the roof in the corners, hiding away, watching you. But you also notice above the man, who you believe this man to be Ida's husband, by the description. There is a spider on the roof above him, but curiously, on top of the spider, there is someone hanging, watching. So the spider is quite interesting looking.
So there's somebody on the back of the spider.
On the back of the spider.
Do any of these have is there any magical aura there that I can see?
Yes, you definitely detect an aura from the blue spider. Seems to be some sort of magical spider. Strange. The spider can have magic aura. And of course, on the spider, the person on the spider definitely has a magical aura.
It says, can I know the... Ooh, okay. They haven't cast any spells, have they? So I can't see the colour to know what kind.
No.
Okay. Okay, Veressa will cast the little cantrip Comprehend Languages, and then she will try to talk to whatever's on the back of this to see what it wants.
Yeah. I have to go for a bit. I'll be back into it.
Okay.
All good, all good. Okay, so... Alright. So as you begin to talk to... You initially talk to the creature, the humanoid on the spider in common. And then there is a response from a gruff voice, and it is in Orcish. So after that, you switch to Orcish. And you... what would you like to say to this person?
I can't speak. I can only comprehend their language. I can't speak it, so I can only keep speaking common.
Right.
I can understand what it's saying.
So, the creature, the humanoid, which you can tell seems to be Orcish, judging by his language, he says to you, "Have you come here for offerings to our god? The spiders are quite hungry. Or have you come here for this man?"
Veressa will say we've come for this man, but she'd like to do an insight check on this guy to see if she can feel for his character.
Okay.
Yeah.
So let's see. I'll reveal what the guy looks like, so you guys can have a better look. So you can have a good look at him. Is he? Can you see him? Oh, maybe I gotta send this to back.
I think I'll have to move.
There we go. Yeah, there you go.
Okay, so
he's a half orc.
Half orc.
And he's in rags.
Mm-hmm.
And do you want an insight check? Make an insight check.
That is 17 plus 3.
Okay, so with that, what did you want to know about this person?
I just wanted a general feel for their character, like, because he's been talking to see, like, if he's a good person or not, pretty much, or if he's,
so you think
wrong with it.
Yeah, you think this person is probably dedicated to whatever god they were talking about. They seem to be either like a fanatic or a cultist or a priest, etc. They seem to be someone dedicated to whatever god they believe. And you're not sure, you can't really put a finger on whether they are aggressive or not, but you believe that they have like a sort of righteous fury about them. And also you notice that the way they talk is quite strange as well. It is in Orcish, but it seems to be sort of simple language.
All right.
As if they were they didn't get like a proper education.
So I'll say I'm here to rescue the guy in the chair. And can I ask if he is... Remember in the diary it mentioned a mutinous crew member? Can I ask him if that's him?
He replies, he says, "No. This crew came to my island and tried to steal our artifacts. So we came to their ship and stole their crew.
Can I ask what he planned, if he's actually willing to let him go? The one tied to the chair?
He has a staff on him, and he points his staff towards the man on the chair. He says, "This man, he is the one who orchestrated the raiding on our island. I will torture him until his last breath. In the name of the one and only God." He says to you, "Have you arrived here on a ship? I might be taking it. Our one is broken, as you can see."
I think I just did. My thing just crashed and I can't see anything. Wait, that just happened. Did I?
Oh, wait, can anyone see anything?
Let me refresh. I don't know what just happened.
Oh, I think your thing, maybe press Control Z. You might have deleted your...
Yeah, Control Z didn't do anything, so I tried. Maybe I did delete it, but it didn't let me undo anything, so I don't know. What did I just
think
delete?
your character thing is gone. Let me press Control Z. Did I delete it? Nope.
Maybe I deleted it and Control Z didn't work. Okay, maybe because I refreshed. Yeah, I think it's because I refreshed, I can't undo it. That's probably my bad.
All good.
I don't remember hitting delete though. Maybe it was when I was doing something on the other tab. That's my bad. I was doing it on my other monitor.
All good. Okay, what about now?
Oh, yep, I can see my... You might have to add the little dragon again. And I think the light effect on Varessa.
Okay.
From her stuff. That's my bad. That guy's unwilling to do anything. It seems he's interested in more killing.
Where is your pseudo dragon? I might have to go to the other map. Give me a second. There you go. There's Bims. Okay.
I think I just need the light thing back on Varessa because she has light on her stuff.
All good. Let me just make it a bit. There you go.
Okay, so based on the insight Varessa got before, she knows this guy's not gonna let him go.
No, you don't think so. You think he's going to give him up as an offering. In fact, he says so himself.
Okay. I guess. And he said his goddess Lilith, right?
He has not said who his god is.
I'll ask him who his god is then.
He says, "If you do not know the name of my god, then there is no point telling you. It is the one true God. The God of darkness. The God of light. The God of everything. These crewmen were worshipping a false god, but mine is much greater. They give me power, they give me strength, and they gave us the courage to defeat these invaders on our land. I am the last of the tribal men from..." And he says he says an orcish sounding town. It's like Krogoth. But you also recognize that this was the location that this ship was heading towards to retrieve artifacts. So you assume that when they arrived on the town, some complication happened. And the tribal Orcish clan won, it seems.
Mm-hmm. Well, this guy said he's the last
survivor. Yes.
Does Varessa have any clue about what you meant by one true god? Like, is there any... Do you have any recollection of hearing about such a cult or group?
She has no idea. She doesn't think that there are any gods called the one true god. Normally, in Keoland, there's normally a lot of gods that rule over different domains. So the idea of a one true god is foreign and is not really something that has been talked about in recent history.
Okay. And Varessa asked Glauve if he's aware of anything. Would he be aware of this, considering his extensive religious knowledge?
Mm-hmm. Glauve, I think he's AFK, but Glauve says that he's not sure. There's a lot of millennia of history of worship of gods in Keoland, but he thinks that if there was a god, he would be able to find more information about it at the libraries of his school. That there would be information about it somewhere.
I guess Varessa will ask what price for the man on the stool to see if he is willing to do any kind of exchange.
Mm-hmm. He says, "For this man, an equal offering is required." He says, "But your lives are not enough. All 4 of your lives are not enough to pay back for what this man has done. However, I have something that you can give. There is something you can give that would be of equal value." He says, "Simply put, if you give me a vial, if you give me a drop of each of your bloods, I will give you this man."
Okay. Varessa isn't going to do that, because she ain't stupid. Varessa will pull out the wand of web and show it to him,
Mm-hmm.
and say, "This is an artifact of Lilith. Would this be worth the man's life?" And she'll show it.
Mm-hmm.
Show it to him and see if he considers that a worthy trade or not.
Okay.
Do you need me to roll anything to try and persuade
Make
him?
a persuasion charisma check.
Let's go. That is a 9 plus 5, so that is 13.
You are not able to convince this man. Krell, he calls himself. That
Okay, he's not convinced it's a Lilith's artifact, or he's not convinced it's valuable enough?
He believes you when you call it a Lilith artifact, but he spits on the name of Lilith and he says, "This artifact is worthless to me. Bring me the head of someone of power, and that may give you half of the value of this man. Perhaps you seem to be of someone of power. Elf."
Alright. Okay. Ressa realizes this guy is not going to negotiate at all, so she'll kind of give a little head signal to the other party members that she's going to attack this guy because he's crazy and he needs to go down. I had no clue where what's his face is currently. She's just realised. As she looks around, she's like, the little gnome disappeared.
Okay, I'm back.
I think you should probably go back to Nomor for a bit, in case he decides to come down or not.
I also think that's a good idea as well.
Varesa's just looked around and realised he's nowhere in sight, so she doesn't know where he is. Yep. She assumed he was just skulking nearby, like he did with the spiders. She's like, where is he?
Where did he go? Yeah. No more. You've taken valuable organs from this Ettercap. You've taken its liver, you've taken its kidneys, and in particular, you've been able to take its gallbladder with a careful surgical procedure. Now, this gallbladder contains some of the strongest acids in the Ettercap, and you believe that you could fashion a very, very toxic, lethal poison or weapon from it, from the acid splash. And you believe it'll take you some time. I'm not sure if you're here no more. But those are the things you find from the Ettercap corpse. There are also some bones as well, but you don't have enough space in your backpack to carry the bones. They're quite large. And of course, you have the spiders surrounding. They seem quite docile.
Cut a piece of the flesh and just feed it to the spiders behind me. Just chuck it out.
The spiders eat the flesh. They seem to be attached to you.
Excellent.
And they watch you.
I don't attack them. I just leave the corpse as is, and I decide, oh hey, what's down the stairs?
Alright. So you head down the stairs, and the spiders follow you downstairs. Just make it like this so it's easier. Okay. Alright. And so you head, hopefully it's attached. Excellent. So you head down over here, and you're now down into the lower decks. You hear talking from the rear end of the ship, and you believe it's from the rest of your party. The spiders follow you as you go downwards.
Excellent, excellent. I proceed onwards.
Okay. So you've entered what seems to be a sort of hallway in the lower decks. And there's obviously a door to the end of the hallway on the right. There's also webs across this this hallway as well.
Excellent.
You think you'll have to somehow get rid of the webs to make it past.
Okay. Excellent, excellent. Am I able to just use an Eldritch Blast just to get by? Straight through?
Yes. You think you could use an Eldritch Blast to get by.
Just a little bit of magic.
Just a little bit of magic?
Yeah, not too much to where it destroys the entire place. Just a little bit to kind of entangle all the webs.
You think you could release some magic and burn these webs or blast them? Okay. So as you do that, as the light emits from your... is it your fingertips or your weapon?
It'll It'll basically just be my weapon.
Okay, from your weapon, the spiders back up a little bit. A little scared of your magic. But it removes the webs, and you notice that there is something lying in the corner over here next to a ladder. And as you investigate it, there seems to be a bracelet on the floor attached to a severed hand.
Oh, I'd like to pick up the hand. Tuck that into my bag.
It's actually, it's an arm. It's a whole arm, actually. The bracelet is very, it's fixed onto the arm. It seems to be stuck on the arm. But you can fit it in your bag.
Excellent, excellent. I like to read what's on the bracelet real quickly.
So you read what's on the bracelet, and the bracelet has some engravings on it. You're not sure what the engravings mean, but they seem to be magical in nature. Seem to give this bracelet some magical properties because you can sense the magic coming from it. But the language is foreign, and you would assume very old.
Am I able to distinguish whether or not it's a male or female arm?
The hands are quite large, so you assume it's a male arm.
Okay, cool.
The spiders seem to be salivating from behind you, the sight of a whole arm. It's a human arm, of course.
Oh, that's okay. Can I just wait? So it's a whole arm. Can I kind of dissect it from the elbow joint? Can I just feed the bicep?
Yeah. You can flay off the flesh around the elbow joint and the forearm and give it to the spiders. You seem to be happy enough with it. Ooh, I'm not sure you can see the spiders. Let me make your light a bit brighter. You think these spiders are bonded to you, no more? There we go, now you can see. Awesome.
Excellent. Oh, is there another entrance or another pathway here?
So down here, this goes into further down into the decks. So you can just move yourself down there if you like. You should be able to see more, hopefully.
I'm geeking.
Oh, you can't move through there?
No, sir.
You probably have to move yourself and then the creature. Sometimes it messes up like that. It didn't let you move two through at once.
I think it's the boundary, so we don't see too much.
Yeah. If the collision should be turned off, though, so...
Oh, it's like I get blocked if I try and move myself with the dragon at the same time. But if I move just myself, it seems to let me go through.
Excellent. Oh, a hatch.
Yes, as you walk down through here, you see two giant spiders and one of those creatures that your party slayed from before. They seem to be roaming around in the lower decks of the ship. And it seems to be a nest for them. You think this is probably a nest for the spiders. There are a lot of, spider eggs littered everywhere. And there are also a lot of bodies, rotting bodies curled up in the web as well. This creature seems to be feasting on one of them. The Ettercap, as you know it as.
Oh, excellent.
Maybe I can make this a bit brighter for you.
Oh, I don't see the other two spiders that were hanging with me before.
There we go, it's a bit brighter. Yep, I'll drag them down for you.
Excellent. I like to break off one of the fingers on the hand and donate it to this spider here, this little spiderling, as a peace offering.
You give it as a peace offering, and I'll need you to make an animal handling check. Because the spider seems, the spiders, it feels threatened.
Oh yikes! It's a 6.
Oh no.
Alright. The spider, upon seeing the other spiders, begins to creep up and begin to get on its hind legs and start to attack it. Your pet spiders. Its friend spider, which seems to be female, also follows it along. And they begin to attack the spiders. Do you just let this happen, or they're going to attack each other?
Oh,
this
actually, you know
Ettercap
what?
seems to just be eating, happily eating.
I'd like to bring out the Ettercup's head.
Okay. You bring
That's a
out the head
demonstration.
of the Ettercaps, and the spiders, they rear themselves back and they cower in fear. And they recede back. They don't seem to be interested in being friends with you anymore, though.
Excellent. I pat its head, and I carry on. I pay no mind to this Ettercup. He seems to
Okay, so you know that there is there's like a door here. Might be hard for you to see, and there's also a door here, and there's 2 doors here as well. Down the hallway.
Excellent.
It's quite a few doors, and there's a door behind the Ettercap as well. So there's quite a few
nice.
doors. Hopefully I
Alright.
can move this.
Where do I want to go? I want to go to this one.
This one? Okay, so hopefully you can just move yourself. You probably can't though, right?
No.
Yet. No, okay. I can probably just move you. Easier.
Oh, excellent.
Okay, so the room you enter is obviously filled with webs, and it seems to be a smashed furniture and other debris with thick layers of spider webs. There's hundreds of tiny spiders that scatter. Due to the large spiders, your friend pet spider is coming in. There's nothing of interest here, though.
Okay, I take my leave. Excellent.
Okay.
I am going to move north.
Uh,
Do these spiders here decide to attack me?
These ones over here?
These ones, yeah. Or do they feel threatened?
They seem protective of the doors behind them.
Oh, excellent. I
Not
like
of this door
to
here.
wiggle my stick a little bit.
Okay.
You just make some sparks come out of it with the Eldritch Blast.
The spiders, they cling to the walls, and then they cling to the ceiling as you wiggle your staff. And it seems as if you're allowed passage through to the other side, to the door.
Excellent.
And you move
Do my
through.
2 spiderlings follow me?
They seem to be very hesitant to enter this door with the room for some reason. You're not sure why. They seem to feel fear.
In my mind, there's a giant spider on the other side. So,
Small.
if something gave birth to the Ettercap, it has to be something bigger. If
Small.
there's a mutation. So, I might just ignore that for now and keep a note of it.
Brown. Okay. What would you like to do?
Well, actually, am I able to just approach the door? No.
Just walk up to the door? Yeah, you can walk up to the door.
I like to walk up to the door. Then,
Okay.
can I, alright, just for the memes, just for the fun of it, I like to point my stick underneath the little gap from the door.
Mhm.
And just use a little bit of Eldritch Blast while the door closed.
Okay.
Send it
So
straight through.
you hear a screeching sound as you Eldritch Blast underneath the door. And then you hear snapping sounds, similar to that of like a crocodile or an alligator from the other side. Multiple snapping sounds.
Oh, excellent. Well then. This is a tough decision. Alright.
No more. Because you're a special character, you do notice that on the other side of the door, you detect fiendish magic coming through.
Oh, lovely.
Magic from the abyss.
Oh my goodness. Do I know this person? Maybe. Were they the voices in my head?
You're not sure where they came from, but you're pretty sure they were made in Abyss.
Oh, I see. A sequel. Excellent. All right. In one swift motion. All right.
Mm-hmm.
In one. Okay. I like to first clear the cobwebs behind me so I don't get attached to them. Just use my little stick and wave it around like a fairy floss. Okay.
Yep. Okay.
Now, in one swift motion, I'd like to kick open this door, but shift myself back.
Okay.
Alright, do I have to roll anything for this?
Make a... to do that, make an acrobatics.
Oh, yikes, it's a 7. I'm about to trip over, Smile.
Alright. So as you kick the door open, your foot gets caught on something on the other side. And whatever that something is, it hurts quite a bit. Seems to be caught in the jaws of something. Okay, that's the easiest way to do this. This is the easiest way to do it. Okay. So as you kick the door open, it reveals, of course, the front end of the lower decks. And there seems to be a giant creature. A few giant creatures that snap on... One of them snaps onto your leg and drags you into the room. With your friend, your frog friend, I guess. So right now you are... I'll let you make a strength check to avoid being basically bound by your leg stuck onto the creature's mouth.
Oh my goodness.
It drags you into the middle though. And you're probably going to go into combat.
Dirty 20.
Okay, so you free yourself from the jaws of whatever creature of the abyss this is. And they seem to be agitated, and you are now in combat. So roll for initiative. Miss.
You
refresh this browser. I'm back.
Because you disconnected for quite a bit. So
oh really?
Even before you did the rolls, you
Oh, okay. But you guys still heard everything about the room with the...
Yeah. The last thing we heard was basically him breaking free of the monstrosity.
Yeah. Oh, okay, cool. That's
so, you know what? I just left for like maybe 10-15 minutes and I see Normal in such a fucking perilous situation. What the hell is this monstrosity that he's in? Holy!
Because he didn't follow the party, he went by himself.
Jesus!
Hey, man.
We're technically about to enter combat ourselves in this other room. Because that guy there on the chair is the guy we need to rescue, and this guy wants to kill him. And he won't give him up. The only way to give him up is if the option one was Varessa gives her head to this guy and he'll consider it. Oh, we all give him a bunch of our blood for some ritual. So obviously we can't do that, so we're about to throw hands here.
Yep.
So this guy's gonna... How do you say he's gonna... About to be a meme.
It's gonna be crazy. It's actually gonna be crazy. I feel it.
But you made your rolls, right?
I did.
Okay.
Did his spider homies at least join him?
Yeah, the spiders, they'll join you, but they'll just be on your turn. The rolls.
Okay.
So you can just do it all at once. Okay.
You'll probably have to send him their stats then, or whatever.
Just look up giant spider. It's the same stats. There's a giant spider. Okay. Alright. Well, we'll work with this. Okay. So, one of the demons, we'll call them demons, we'll call them monsters, I guess. Goes for an attack against you, and okay, I have to bring these guys up. Okay, hold on. He does a bite attack against you no more. Okay. Gets a, let's see, what is it? 22 to hit.
Holy, that hits.
Okay. And it does... It does 16 damage. Piercing damage.
Oh my goodness. That's 2 hits and I'm dead. Yeah.
Okay. It was this one, it just moves off. I see. And then this one moves to the side and does another.
You didn't reorder it, by the way.
Oh, I didn't. You're right. Yeah, you're right. It's the other one. It's not that one. This one, and then this one goes. Wait, was it this one? No, it's the front one. So the front one does a bite attack. And gets a 17 to hit.
Oh my goodness, does not hit.
Okay. And it misses, and now it's your turn, no more.
No, nowhere in the armor. Oh man, maybe I should have worn the armor.
Also, your spider's also attacking your turn.
No, it's because I don't have strength. Me? Am I able to creep away to the door, Smile?
Yes, you think you could probably creep away to the door and disengage, but do you think you'll probably get bitten by one of the creatures on your way out? Or something will get bitten on the way out.
Alrighty. Fantastic. Oh, cool. I think it's still the same day from the other... Oh, fantastic. If I do a potion of healing, does that take away an entire turn?
You can do it as a bonus action, yeah.
Oh, excellent. Okay. I'd like to roll for a potion of healing, Smile.
Oh, good.
Oh man, finally get to use this for the first time.
Smile.
Hang on. I'm gonna do 2d4. Roll 2d4. 2. And then, what is my inventory? What is this? Okay. Double the number of hit points it restores when I gain hit points. Nice! Okay. I'm full HP again.
Okay, good stuff.
Oh, actually, no. I am 30 HP.
Alright.
Yeah, nice. Okay. Okay, cool. Right, so, they, I presume... Okay, cool thing. Can I do a test, Smile?
What would you like to do?
What I'd like to do... Hellish Rebuke.
Okay.
Alright. They need to roll a dex saving throw, Smile. Alright, let's see what I roll. Oh, there's no way. Alright, so I got 15 damage. Did I roll 13. So they will take 8 damage.
Oh, wait. Does the creature have to make a dex saving throw?
The creature that hit me has to do a dex saving throw.
It got a nat 20.
Oh, a nat 20?
Mm-hmm.
Wait, who's the one that rolled the... Oh, so that's the one that... So the one that
the creature that damaged you...
Ah, I see. Yeah.
So
Right.
I guess it was the one in front of you, this one.
Yeah. Wait, does that mean if they roll a nat 20, they don't get damaged at all? Considering they have to roll a dex saving throw? Or because for me, if they roll anything higher than 12, then they only take half damage.
Right. Yes. So they don't take any damage.
Wow, RIP guys, it's over. It was nice knowing you.
We can say the rebuke went off, but it had no effect.
Oh, excellent. Actually, you know what? Alright, it's Spider's turn, right? My little spiderlings?
Yep.
Excellent. Alright. I like one to just stand in front of me as a bodyguard, a little shield.
Okay.
Right?
Yep.
Can I just hug my corpse?
Okay,
Right.
yep.
And then basically all I needed to do is just be a little shield smile.
Wait, shit. Okay, yep.
And then the other one, I like it to just grab my body and start running.
Okay. Yep. Alright. So I guess it grabs you by its front legs and recedes and tries to pull you back. I'll have to make you make a roll for strength. See if it can pull you back. Fast enough.
18.
Yep. Okay. So you're able to pull back with your frog, I'm guessing as well.
Yes, my frogs.
With your frog as well. And you close the door out of curiosity?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you close the door and combat is over. And you just hear the sounds of your spider being eaten.
Fantastic.
You think that the spider is probably not alive anymore.
No, Jimmy. Alright. Holy. I can hear crunching sounds.
No more. You have never seen that creature before. But you do know it's a creature from the abyss.
Got the KFC crunch wrap, eh?
Yes, sir.
This is what they really have in KFC. Spiders.
Alrighty. I look at the little spider that pulled me out. Look at it in its eyes, in its 16 eyes that it has. And I say, we're getting out of here.
It makes a sound. A scared sound like a whimper. I don't think it believes you.
Me too.
Alright.
We gotta go. Back to friend. Go back to friend. Take me there.
No more. You hear the sounds of talking from behind this door where the Ettercap was before. And we'll move on to Veressa and the rest of the party. So, it seems that Krell is not willing to negotiate. Or you're not willing to come to a mutual agreement. And he seems to be ready to attack the party. He's definitely a spellcaster because he's holding a staff. And because you can feel magic coming from him. Is there anything you'd like to say? Before we start combat.
Can Veressa just do an opening salvo to give him like no mercy? Just because she senses the shift, she'll just attack first.
Mm-hmm.
And rather than saying anything, she'll just cast something to blast this guy straight away.
Mm-hmm.
Can I do an Arcana check on this guy? To see if there's a... Because I do have Detect Magic running, so I'm hoping to see a weakness.
Yeah, you can do an Arcana check. And who in the whole party has the highest animal handling? Because I'll let that person do an animal handling check.
Animal handling. Love.
Yes, sir.
I only have +1. Let me just...
I got +2.
Let's
That
see,
is-
Dore.
That is 16
My
for me.
animal handling is
+4.
+2 as well, yeah.
Dirty 20 on the Arcana check on this guy, by the way.
Okay, let me check. Okay, so did someone get a dirty 20?
Yeah, I got dirty 20 for Arcana check. I did.
Yeah. So, what were you making the Arcana check for again?
I was looking at this guy's magical aura.
Mm-hmm.
See if there was like anything I could detect that he seemed to be susceptible to or weak to.
Right. Okay, he is not weak to anything, but he has no resistances as well. Nothing at all.
Alright, so am I allowed to do the opening salvo attack on him?
Yeah, you can.
All combat hits?
Yep. You can do an
Okay.
opening attack if you like. You sure can.
This-
Did anyone do an animal handling roll? Smart.
Wait, I'll do
I-
mine.
Sure. I mean, I could do it. 9. Yep.
Don't bother about me, bro. Don't bother about me.
Can I do an animal handling as well?
Yeah. I'll just let one of
Go
you
ahead.
guys do it.
You want me to do it as well? Right? It's gonna be even worse. for me. I'm
We
not-
both
I'm not
got
rolling.
9. We both got 9. Holy shit. We are doomed.
Okay, so the party doesn't notice anything until it's too late. The ship's walls are both no more and worse in the party. The ship's walls puncture and water floods in, and you notice that what punctures through the ship's walls is a giant tentacle.
Oh no.
Giant tentacle punctures through.
Yo.
I'm
We're
not sure if you can see the
right
tentacle. Yep. But the ship begins to rock, and everyone is going to have to make a strength check, including potential enemies as well.
Strength check. What's the strength check for?
Athletics.
Okay, Varesa's spell that she's gonna fire, she got a 19 plus 9, so I think that'll hit him, right?
Yeah, that will hit him. You can roll for damage if you like.
Yo, can
Alright.
I do hero inspiration for this fucking thing, bro? Oh. I don't want to fucking die.
Yeah, you can do her inspiration.
Hell yeah, let's go again.
Wait, I rolled a
Okay.
strength check, right?
Yeah,
Oh,
a strength
yeah,
check.
yeah.
Yeah, I got a dirty 20.
Well,
Okay, you pass.
Got a 12.
You're able to keep yourself steady.
I got 12.
3. Oh, jeez.
I got 7.
You're prone. Melvin.
Great. I'm on the floor on 4.
You're on the floor.
I got the 12.
And one of the spiders falls to the floor as well.
Varesa got 25.
Okay, so you're able to stand your ground.
And Rufus got a 14.
With 14, yep, he's able to stand his ground as well.
What about
Okay,
12?
12 passes as well.
Okay, nice. Oh.
Okay, so Varesa's attack, she'll do actual. I low rolled, but I also high rolled. It's kind of weird because I got 2 1s, but because of how chromatic orb works, it's actually kind of good.
Yeah.
So she got 8. She does 8. You said he had no weaknesses, right?
Right, no weaknesses.
Okay, she'll do 8 fire damage to him, but she doubled it with the double spell, so she does 16 fire to this guy first.
Okay.
And then the orb will bounce onto the spider, I guess, that he is on. So I'll roll to hit that. That is 18 plus 9, so 27 to hit.
That hits.
Alright, so roll damage again. For the spider is a 6. 3
damage.
4. So that is 16 fire damage to the spider he's riding on.
Okay.
I don't believe a bounce can bounce. I'm not 100% sure.
Yeah, I don't think so. Maybe if it's a higher level, might be able to.
Oh yeah, it can't leap again. I don't think. Yeah. So yeah, it's just 16 fire damage. I think I can only leap 1 orb, so I don't think it double leaps the double orb. So
yeah.
I will. Yeah, just 16 fire damage onto the one he's riding.
Okay.
So I don't think it's just an opening hit. I won't do a bonus action or anything. I don't think.
Yep. I suppose everyone can roll for initiative as well.
Yep. Okay.
So everyone's in combat.
That is. I need to adjust my camera. I just noticed it's.
Ooh, I got a good roll. 20.
Oh, yeah.
Wait, I'm not in combat, right? Oh my.
No, you're in combat. At least with the tentacle monster.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Okay, I've done the. I'll add it for me and Rufus once we appear on the list. Oh, I can add this, can't I? Rufus is 5. That's 18. First one. Yeah. Probably have to adjust my camera next time. I was just looking on your stream, and sometimes if I rolled it to one of the edges, it disappeared.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I didn't realize.
Does it normally go towards the middle? If it normally hints there, I can just do that.
Yeah, it's just more because sometimes it was bouncing off the edge. I just moving it. I just moved into the middle afterwards.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah. Have to do it carefully so people don't think I'm fudging the rolls like they're
It's a weighted dice, that's what it is, guys.
Yeah, I waited, that's why I got 2 nat 1s on the other one.
It's all part of his plan. Gets 2 nat 1s, and then he rolls nat 20s all the way.
But the nat 1, the double nat 1 let me bounce it onto the spider, so it was kind of worked out.
Yeah, when's Tori's dice cam coming small?
Oh, mine was 20. Let me put it in.
Glave, what did you get for your roll?
Which one, the strength roll or
initiative?
Let's see. Oh, fuck. 2. I'm not surprised anymore.
He does the history check and he gets a nat 20, but as soon as it's in combat, it's like low rolls all over.
Every single time, he's always really low
man.
in initiative.
The initiative, I've never gotten like double digit
Bruh.
either. Let's go.
Sag.
And that's a huge turn order. I have to make it longer. I can make it longer on my screen. Sure.
I'll just make it longer on the important screen, small. I prefer it shorter.
Okay.
All right.
So the tentacles over here, right? I take it. Or is this
That-
one here?
Yeah, there's 2 tentacles.
Okay.
Alright, Tori, you go first.
I go first.
And you'll have to make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh.
Because the tentacles are frantically thrashing around the room, and you're going to have to avoid getting hit by one of them.
See. 12?
Mm-hmm.
It's fine?
Yeah, you pass.
Okay, nice.
The
Okay.
tentacles
And so basically
over
at the
this
start of
way?
your turn, you guys will all have to make a dexterity saving throw.
Okay, so I can just attack the tentacle, right?
You can, if you like.
I can. Okay. But is it worth, or should I just attack the spiders that's here? I'll attack the tentacle. With okay, I'll do it. I will. Sorry, give me go to my action. I can do a sneak attack, right, on tentacle.
Yeah,
Or can I
as
not?
long as there's people around.
Because technically, if he's within reach of everyone, everyone's within reach of it, right?
Yeah, sure. You can make a sneak
That-
attack.
Okay, nice. Sneak attack. I will use this. Okay. That is crap. That's a 10 to hit for the first one.
That does not hit.
Not hit. I'm gonna roll for another attack then. 21 to hit.
That's a hit.
Okay. That's it. Okay. Can I use my sneak attack damage on this? Hit instead?
Yep. Yep, you can
Okay,
use your sneak
nice.
attack damage.
I will roll. I'm gonna use Savage Attacker to reroll the damage for that. 19 in total.
19 damage in total? Okay.
Yes, sir.
So you're able to puncture the giant squid.
Oh yeah.
Don't care about this Black Friday sale. Okay, so you're able to puncture it, but you're not sure if you were able to have any real effect on the squid. It seems to just be frantically thrashing anyway.
Okay.
But you are able
let's
to
just
damage it.
Okay. I see. Well, for now, I'll just. Can I move? I'll just disengage, move towards here, and I'll end my turn there.
Okay. No more. It is your turn. And you're gonna have to make a dexterity saving throw. Like everyone else?
At Dex.
Mhm.
Holy, you got a 9, yikes.
Alright, so with a 9 you fail, and you're going to have to... You can roll for me. You just roll 2d6 bludgeoning damage. If you like, I'll let your spider take the hit for you.
I'll take the hit.
Okay.
Holy, why does it roll the high rolls when I get damaged? Alright, I got 11 damage.
So yeah, you just add that.
No.
11 bludgeoning.
That's so much damage.
Holy, alright. Oh, so everyone takes like one hit. 'Cause it's
Yeah,
surprise
at the start of
damage.
your turn, you'll always have to roll. But what would you like to do?
Poggers, my bonus actions. I like to drink a potion.
Okay.
Alright. Ooh. Okay. Potion. Where is it? Look. 2d4 plus 2. Let's see. Holy, only 8 HP back. Alright, excellent. Alright, do I see any way past the tentacle?
You think you'll be able to make it past the tentacle if you run and jump. But of course, you'll have to make a roll smart.
I like to do just that.
Okay,
Wait.
make an athletics check for me.
How big's the spider compared to me? My one?
It's probably like height-wise or width-wise. It's bigger than you. It's definitely bigger.
Bigger than me? Oh, poggers. Does it look like if I hop onto the spider, can it carry me?
Chicken? Yes, definitely.
Chicken jockey. Oh, sorry, spider jockey. Excellent. I like to get on the spider.
Yeah.
And I like to command it to kind of just like crawl over to the other side, whether it be the roof or the.
Yeah, you can do that.
Excellent.
So you jump on the spider's back, and you're on the roof now. So you can just freely move as far as basically like 30 feet on the spider's back.
Oh,
make sure you grip on it tightly.
I'd like to know what happened to the enter cap or whatever it is over here. Did it like just die from the impact or?
Yeah. So as you make your way downwards, you just see its dead corpse on the ground. Move down here, and there you see it just died. It got smushed by one of the tentacles, and so did the surrounding spiders.
Fantastic. Alright. Do I get to the other side here now?
Yeah, you can make it to the other side. You can move your character if you like. Excelente.
Spiders with me. Excellent.
Oh, you probably can't control this.
No, I cannot.
Okay. Now you can. Okay, yep. And did you want to open the door and go through? You have enough movement to do that, if you like.
Oh.
Or you can open the door at least.
I like to not open the door because I don't want to. I hear voices, but I'm more intrigued about the intercap itself.
Okay.
I'm just gonna dissect it as usual.
Yep. So whilst you're dissecting him, you find basically the same things as before. You find some vials of poison, same amount, and you also find all those organs as well as the gallbladder from before. But you notice that would you cut open the stomach? Because if you would, there's something inside. But it's up to you whether you think you would cut open the stomach.
It's gonna explode and kill me. Alright, I like to cut it open, but I like to face the stomach towards the tentacle.
Okay. So as you cut it open, the stomach bursts. And some of it, the bile sprays on the tentacles, the tentacle of the giant squid, and it begins to melt off the squid. But something else falls onto the ground, and it seems to be a pair of earrings. You're not really sure what sort of. There seems to be some sort of gemstone on it. A black gemstone, and you're not really sure what kind of gemstone it is because it seems to have some sort of resistance to the bile. It didn't melt away, and neither did the metal as well. So you think whatever this is, it is probably very, very sturdy material. But yeah, so you find a pair of earrings, black earrings.
Oh, excellent. Does it react to me if I touch it? I like to hold it and see if it reacts. Smile.
So you hold it, and a numbing sensation goes across your hand,
Fantastic.
and you can't feel your hand.
Seems like I can sacrifice my arm. Let's go.
But you're able to quickly put it in like a pouch or something.
Excellent.
You're sure it is of magical nature. And also, it really smells the insides of the Ettercap. You're not sure what it's been eating, but
Excellent.
it's not fresh food.
I like to give a little bit of the flesh to my pet spider here.
Spider? Yeah, it starts eating the intestines and such.
As a reward, and that's the end of my turn.
Okay. Alright, Rufus. What would you like to do? Oh, of course, you have to make a dexterity.
Okay, Rufus will do the dex first. 13 pass.
That's a pass.
This one's down to you, right? The spider?
Yes. Completely upside down on the ground.
And is this guy still on the roof, or has he come down?
Yes, he's still on the roof. They passed the checks. They're able to cling on the roof.
How high is the roof? Like, if Rufus goes over there, can he hit with the sword, or is it not possible?
Definitely. It's probably maybe 1.5 Rufus's height.
Okay, so he can swing and hit. Okay, so
definitely.
And then he'll hit this guy with his sword, but first he'll do his what's his special ability? He'll use that on the guy first.
Weakness? Yep.
So he gets 16 on that. Oh, it's not. Sorry, 16 plus what's his perception? Plus 6, so 24.
Yep. That's a pass.
He'll just do his. What's his cheaty line? He does your weaknesses are. I can't remember.
Your weaknesses are mine.
Then he'll do the attack roll with his short sword onto the guy. Are you kidding me? Oh. I got a nat 1 on the hit.
Oh my god. That's a fail.
Okay, he misses the attack, I guess. Wait, and he is so he can do as a bonus action. He will do disengage as a bonus action, and he will back away to safety. Back over here again.
Okay.
And then he'll end his turn.
Alright. Now it is Krell's turn. And what he does is...
Any dex saves? No? Did he get what?
Yep, he'll make a dex save. Probably make 2 dex saves for his spider as well. He attempts to flee through the door, so I'll make a dex save first though. Okay.
Who's attempting to flee, the spider or the guy here?
Well, they're both on top of each other, but not anymore because the spider loses its balance and falls prone due to the tentacles. So the spider is now prone.
I mean, he threw the guy who was riding him off.
Yep.
Are they both prone?
Nope. He was able to pass his dex check. What's the prone one? Yeah, that'll do. And Krell spends his turn opening the door. So the door is now open. And he sees you no more on top of a spider, upside down. And that's his turn. He's attempting to escape at the moment. And Varessa, it is your turn.
You. Let's see. 17 dex.
Yep, that's a pass.
Varessa will move over and she will smash him with her staff to knock him to the ground because he's trying to run away.
Yep.
So she's going to try and knock him over, so... Does a 17 hit?
A 17 hits. Yep.
Okay. So she will do... Are you kidding me? Just 12 bludgeoning damage, and he will have to do a strength check.
Easy peasy.
The number he has to beat is Varessa's, which I don't think he's going to beat. I got 19 plus 9, so 28.
Yeah, he gets 21, so he fails.
He gets knocked over. Basically, he's prone on the ground in front
Okay.
now.
He is knocked on the ground.
And now that he is knocked on the ground, it is Bim's gonna have his go. Wait, welcome Bim's. Alright, Bims will do a multi-attack.
Mm-hmm.
He has advantage on a prone target, so 18 on the first one.
That's a hit.
Does a 15 hit? Or does he...
No, 15 doesn't hit.
Okay, I'll re-roll that one then. Okay, dirty 20. Okay, so both of his will hit because he has advantage on the prone target.
Mm-hmm.
So he did a multi-bite attack. So now it is... 5 piercing and 6 piercing, so 11 piercing damage to the guy from
Alright, Kral looks very weak now. He's panting and weaving. And making curses in Orcish.
Varessa will say, I bet you wish you accepted my offer now.
He gives you a dirty look.
Oh, well, that's my turn done.
Alright, now it is one of the spiders' turn, and it spends its turn getting back up. But then I'll have to roll a dex save for it. And it fails, so it's knocked back down. And it also takes... Oh no, it's not knocked down, it just takes damage. Okay. 2d6. Takes 4 bludgeoning damage. Okay. 4. Okay. And then it spends its turn attacking Rufus. Does a bite attack on Rufus. And gets a 17 to hit.
That hits.
Okay. The spider does 5 damage. 5 piercing damage to Rufus.
He didn't get healed from last time, so his health's still not correct.
Oh, on his
Yeah, on
character
his
sheet,
thing.
right?
Yeah, so he should be on 14 health. Yeah. I
Let
don't
me
think he
fix
even got a
that.
long rest. So he didn't.
Yeah,
Hasn't.
let me fix that. That age.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Is that why I'm lagging?
Nearly disconnected.
It's
so
when
now
you
it's
first
12
load
HP.
it.
Yeah.
When you first load it, it lags you a lot, but once it's loaded, it's usually not too bad.
Are you guys using Opera GX?
Yes, sir.
I'm using Firefox.
Oh, okay.
It runs fine for me on Firefox. I don't have a problem with it. It's just when it's loading, sometimes it lags.
The other
works
spider
really well with
takes
Opera.
10 damage. And it goes for you, Varessa, the spider. Goes to attack you and does a bite attack. Because you're attacking its master. And it misses. Completely misses. It's taken aback by the shaking of the ship and Glauve. It is now your opportunity to do something. What would you like to do?
What's this guy's name? The one that's on right now?
Krell. His name is Krell.
Bro, is there any chance that he's escaping next turn?
Unlikely.
If he's prone, that means unlikely. Okay, that's fine then.
Yeah, you're prone as well, don't forget.
Oh yeah, I need to do dexterity, right, or something?
No, you just spend your turn getting up, actually. But yeah, you have to also do a dex. Actually...
Does he get
no,
hit
I think
if
you
he's
roll
on the ground?
You roll 2d6, actually. I think you just take damage.
Oh, he just takes damage. Wow.
Yeah, because he's prone, so he can't avoid the tentacle attack.
The one time that I rolled that 20, it didn't even count because I have to roll something.
Just save it for your next turn.
Yeah, whatever you want to do next time, you can add a nat 20 for free.
I roll a 4.
Yeah, so you take 4 damage.
Okay, so that's so I woke up, right? I stood up.
Mm-hmm.
My entire turn.
Yeah, basically. Tori, what would you like to do?
Hey, good turn, you know.
Good 20. Tori, do your rolls and then whatever you'd like to do.
Dex. Okay. Oh, 19. Let's
Yes,
go.
sir. You pass.
Oh, feels good to roll high. Feels good. I would like to. Yeah, I would like to attack this guy right here. Right here.
Okay.
Sneak attack. 25 to hit.
That's a hit.
Nice. I'm gonna savage attacker. And that's better. And then roll for that. That's horrible. Okay, I'm gonna hit my second hit. 18 to hit.
18 to hit. That hits. That hits the spoiler.
Okay. That is 18 damage.
Okay, that spider died.
Nice. Okay.
Spider is dead.
Dead spider, good spider.
Dead spider.
If I had the option of cutting its leg one at a time, I would have. Can I do that?
You can cut 2 of its legs off. You like?
I'm happy.
The 2 of its legs chop off. And they fall across the ground. You want to say anything? Anything you want to say?
No, I'll just keep silent.
Alright, good stuff. It is now the squid's turn. And it does basically a giant attack against the ship. And the ship begins to tilt forward. And everyone's going to have to make a dex saving throw. Or become prone.
Come on, high rolls, come on. Alright. 6.
Yikes.
Right, so low.
Oh, actually, they don't have to roll. So the other spider just goes prone then. So basically, if you get 10 or higher, you pass. If you get lower than 10, then you fail.
What happens if we fail?
You're prone.
You're prone.
Prone? Okay, I'm a prone position.
You're a prono.
I'm a prono.
And also you slide 10 feet towards the back of the ship.
Oh.
So go here.
Okay, nice.
So Varessa and Rufus are prone, but Beams is not prone.
Okay. Alright. Where is Rufus? There's Rufus. Okay, Glave and Namo, did you guys pass your rolls?
Got a 12, I passed.
Okay.
The dexterity check, yeah?
And these guys, dexterity, yeah. These guys
I got
fail automatically.
a 10. I got 8.
With a 10, you pass.
Yeah.
So everyone's pretty much smushed against the wall at the moment. Even this guy.
Yeah,
He'll
that's
just be flung over
on the
here.
ground.
Is the chair secured, or is he?
No, he's just flung.
He's just flung for the chair.
Were you prone as well for Lave?
Oh, you got
Wait,
a
am I
10.
prone again? I got 10. Unless...
I got a 10? Okay, you passed.
And it's pass.
I'm not supposed to turn getting up, probably.
Okay, no more. It is your turn. What would you like to do?
Oh, excellent. Alrighty. I find interest in the door that's behind me, Lyle.
Yep. It's open. You can see.
Oh, it's completely open, wide
Yep.
open. Oh, but they
Well,
don't see
open
me
the
because
door.
I'm on the roof, aren't I? Never mind, okay.
Yeah.
Alrighty. So, what would I like to do actually? I like to take a peek into the room, but I like to kind of crawl over through the door. I
Okay.
still like to stay on the roof.
So you crawl into the room. Could you move your character?
No, I cannot.
Oh, that's unlucky. Let me move it for you. Okay.
His frog stayed behind.
Alright, there we go.
So I'm still attached to the roof. Alright. Holy, everyone's at the back there. Holy.
Yes, sir.
These are strange markings. Where was that body? Where did it go? Actually, no, I don't know where it is. I've never seen it smile.
Smart.
I'll be like, oh, this room's different.
Yes, you feel an evil energy coming from this room. An unholy one.
I'll see if my little spider's reacting to anything. Does it tend to like do a little chant or whatever? Does it like its little beak?
Its hairs do stand on its end, but other than that, it has no other reaction.
I say, let me go for now. Stand aside for when I need you.
Okay.
Excellent. I pop off. Pop. It's still attached to the wall.
Also, you made a dex, right? Dex.
Yeah, I rolled 12.
Yep.
Oh wait.
Because you have one on your turn as well.
Oh, I take damage when I do a thing. So I did it.
At the start of every turn, everyone has to, because it's the squid. There's basically an area attack with this.
23.
Yeah. Okay, so you don't take damage.
I'm good. All right. I look, and then I see a really big spider beside me.
Okay. Yep, it's dead.
This one seems interesting, but that one there's blue. It looks tasty.
Yep. It's basically not upside down. So it's basically prone.
Excellent.
You can do a roll if you want to figure out what it is.
Oh, excellent.
An Arcana.
First, I like to look at my little spider. I point to the blue one, and I go, "Is that the one? Is that the one?" Do I notice?
Does some blinking.
Wiggling.
Bunch of blinking with its eyes.
Excellent. I'll be like, that one's tasty. Yes, I like to kind of identify.
Yep, do an Arcana check.
Oh, yikes. I don't know. It's a 7. I noticed.
Ooh, that's a shame. It's probably just a spider covered with paint. You think it's not that special. It's just painted.
Oh, Oh, excellent. Well, anyways, I'd like to use a little bit of a frostbite on it.
Okay.
I don't know if you like cold weather. Yep. I like to wiggle my fingers. It needs to roll a con saving throw. It's prone though, so I don't know if it gets to do it anyway. But yes.
If it was Dex, it would fail, but I think with con, it still has to roll.
Okay. 6.
6. What happens to it?
It takes 2 frost damage and it has disadvantage on its next weapon attack roll.
Okay.
It makes before the end of its turn.
Okay.
Then I look at my spider. I tell it, you see here, by freezing it, its meat won't go bad so quickly. And that's my turn.
Alright. Rufus, it is now your turn. You spend your turn getting up though.
Will you have to do a dex save as well, I take it?
Nope, you just have to roll 2d6.
2d6.
Bludgeoning damage, because you can't avoid the tentacle.
4. So he does take 6 bludgeoning.
Yep, 6 bludgeoning. I'll update it. Yep. And now it is Krell's turn. She spends getting up. And as he gets up, he gets knocked to the ground and he dies. He just dies. Gets slammed. He actually gets slammed through the door and he dies by the tentacle. Oops. And Versa, it is your turn. Just roll 2d6 and then get up.
5. 9 damage.
Alright.
She gets up and beams will come back across to her.
Okay. Oh no. And the other spider dies as well. Don't want to select you. He gets thrown into the room as well. Alright, Glave, it is your turn. All you have to do is just roll a dex saving throw.
I got a 14.
Okay, you're able to jump over the tentacle.
Hell yeah. Am I able to do any other action?
Yes, you sure can.
Okay, what can we do? Is this the villain or is this the guy that was saving?
That is Ida's husband.
Okay.
That is the guy you're saving. Albrecht.
Okay, you know what? This tentacle is right within my reach, right? I am going to give me a sec. Oh yes, you know what? No, I'm gonna do something that I really don't usually do. Let's see. Never mind. Does not do enough damage. Give me some check. What does necrotic do? Is that like corruption?
Necrotic.
Necrotic
It's
damage.
like from the school of necromancy. That sort of damage.
Oh man, that's not great. I will be using my cantrip, Divine Flame. Oh, Sacred Flame.
Okay, let's see it.
So hit or DC, let me have a check. The target must succeed a dexterity saving throw or take 1d8 damage. So the tentacle has to roll a dex 12 or higher.
Okay. And it fails.
I'll roll for the damage.
Alright.
I've got a 2 fire damage. Oh, wait a minute.
Alright.
Radiant damage, actually.
Radiant damage, okay, so the tentacle of the squid begins to burn incandescent yellow. And it takes damage.
Is it writhing in pain, or was that just not significant enough?
It doesn't seem to affect it.
Okay, that was an attempt. And I'll end my turn.
Okay. Tori, it is your turn, and I think you're prone, right?
I am prone.
Roll 2d6, and you spend your turn getting up.
Okay, 2d6. Please be. Okay, 8 damage. Okay.
Tori, you don't think that the party can kill this squid?
Yes. That's why I didn't bother going after it again.
Yep.
What to do now? Okay. I'll tell everyone that I suggest that we just kill the spiders and get out of this room and not get attacked by this giant squid thing. This giant tentacle thingy that's attacking us. So I get up, I guess. That's my turn.
Okay. Alright, it is now the giant squid's turn again. And it crushes this ship, and water pours through and completely fills the lower decks. So you start to hear water rushing into the lower decks. And for anyone who can see over here where the trapdoor to the lower decks are, you can see that there's a pool of water above. So no one's fixing, but there's a pool of water above on the lower decks, and you think the ship will sink.
Yo, maybe instead of fighting, maybe we should just jump to safety. We should just ignore everything and bring out the husband. So I don't think saying this sunken ship is a good idea. It's not. But that's my 2 cents.
No more. It is your turn. Make your roll and then do what you would like to do.
Oh, sheesh. 10.
Nice, you pass.
Is it? Oh, poggers.
Yes, sir.
Alrighty. Excellent, excellent. Me? Alright. He's prone. The spider looks tasty. Is it dead? No. Okay. I'm not gonna do. Oh. Actually. I'm just gonna do an Eldritch Blast. I'm gonna tell my little critter here to look away while I said, don't look here. Give me 1 moment. I'll wiggle my wand, wiggle my stick. Let's see. Oh, nice. Dirty 20.
Dirty 20?
Alright. Yep. Let's see. I do 3 damage.
Alright, with your dirty 20, you're able to do a massive blast. What color do you want it to be?
I like it to be purple.
Purple, okay. I guess this is close enough. You do a massive Eldritch Blast, and it punctures a hole in the ship. And pushes the spider outwards into the ocean.
Oh, wow.
So now there's water coming into the ship from the side, but the spider is completely gone.
Oh, brilliant. Excellent. Anyways.
Alright. What would you like to do?
I look back at my spider and I go, we're getting out of here. Let's make a run for it.
Okay, you still have movement, so if you'd like to move somewhere, you still can.
Oh, excellent.
And with your spider, I think you probably have like 50 speed movement.
Oh,
maybe
excellent.
60.
Could I peek my head through to this hallway smile? I kind of want to see if the the special looking creatures out and about.
Yeah. So yeah, you peek your head through this door, and you notice that the creatures that were slain here are gone.
Oh, excellent.
You also notice that the door over here is wide open at the end, where the little creatures used to be.
Oh, well, in that case, we're gonna go the other way.
Okay. Okay. Smiting. All right. So you probably have enough movement to make it southwards to the end of the ship, and up the stairs as well to the top of the deck. If you like.
I guess whilst I pass by. Yep. Whilst I pass by, I like to tell them, if you wish to live, do not go that way. Don't ask me why. Just don't.
Alright. So you move to the top of the deck, and you notice that on top of the deck there is something outside on the top of the deck. Not sure if you can see it. But there's some tentacles. But you're here on the top of the deck, basically. In the captain's quarters.
Oh, yep.
At the moment, you don't make it out to the front of the deck, the very top. But Rufus, it is now your turn. What would you like to do?
Okay, so how big is this hole, by the way? Like, could somebody just jump out of the hole?
Yes, definitely. Someone could jump into the hole. But there's water running in, so you'll need to be a good swimmer.
Yeah. Rufus is a good swimmer. Oh, that is That's a nat 20 on the dex dodge, by the way.
Oh, nice. Okay.
For the tentacle dodge. So Rufus, after, will say, he learned how to say it correctly, so he'll say, Lady Veressa, I'll grab him, and so he goes and grabs this guy. Yep. Over here, and then he'll run and he'll dive out the window, with that guy.
Who does he grab? Veressa?
This guy here.
I see.
Unconscious guy.
The husband.
He grabs the husband and goes outside. Into the water.
And you go into the water. Yep. And you're able to swim
based
to the
on
top.
The distance, he would be somewhere close to the ship still, but he's a bit of a way out because he's a good swimmer.
With your 20, you're able to do that. And you reach the basically the top of the water, and you notice Rufus. So you'll be on the right side now. Oh, you don't actually have much vision. You notice that there's basically a giant squid attached to the ship.
He'll end it. Well, he'll basically move as far as he can, and then he'll end it.
Did you want him to swim towards where the other ship was? Or?
Yes. Yeah, we'll be swimming towards the other ship. I'm not sure where.
Awesome. It'll be on the left side.
So
on his next turn, he'll swim there. Yeah, awesome.
Yeah, then he'll end his turn. He's got as far as he can.
Okay, this guy is dead. So Veressa, it is your turn. Do your rolls, and then whatever you'd like to do.
Okay, roll for... What is that? That is a 10. So I believe that is a pass.
Okay, you pass? Yep. Definitely.
So she will run into the back here. But she'll, remembering what this guy said, she'll pause to search his body. For any kind of clues, because she thinks this attack is connected. So she's gonna search his body, see if there's any on it.
So you find a book written in some language you don't understand. A black book with stained brown pages. It seems very old. The spine is ripped, and it's filled with all these paragraphs of unknown scribbles. Other than that, I'll let you roll a d20 You won't be able to move after this. You just spend the rest of your turn looking. But I'll let you roll a d20 to see what else you find. Smile.
Okay, a d20. I just added the black book inventory. This is a custom item. Okay. I got an 8.
An 8. Uh-oh, got an 8, huh? You find a metal box. Oh no, it's not a metal box. It's a box made of bones. Outside is made of bones, and it has a lock on it. A special golden lock. You can write a bone box. It's about the size of like a makeup box. It's not that big. Like a shoebox.
It's got golden lock on it.
Yeah, it has a golden lock on it.
Yeah, I'll add it to my thing.
And also you find 3 vials.
Empty vials?
They're full. They're potions. I'll let you make a quick Arcana check if you want to figure out what they are.
I should still have detect magic up. Do I?
Okay. Yep. So you know what they are. You know that they are vials of water breathing.
Okay, so basically potion of water breathing. I take it.
Yeah. Potions of water breathing.
Thank you. Well, I guess I'll end my turn then.
Okay. Lave, what would you like to do?
Do I need to roll this dexterity as well? Every single time?
Yes. It's just to take damage. Though. It's not to get prone.
8. Oh, so we're not proning?
No prone. Just to see if you take damage from it.
I'm pretty sure I take damage. I got an 8.
Yep. So just roll 2d6.
Ooh, 2d6. Fuck, that's a lot. That is an 8 damage.
Okay,
Boom.
so you take 8 damage. What would you like to do?
I would like to follow the rest of the crew upstairs.
Okay.
I just want to get out. I don't want to get stuck inside the thing while this thing's submerged.
Oh, good.
So do I go from here? Do I go here all the way to Normless?
To no more. Yep, over here.
Oh, no,
in fact, you can probably make it through the door as well, if you wish.
Just at the door, yeah? Not opening it?
You can spend the rest of your turn opening it, if you like.
I am opening the door.
You slowly open the door.
Slowly open the door. Man, I'm getting PTSD.
Alright, Tori, it is your turn.
Hey, I will leave the room.
You gotta do a dex first.
Let's go Dex. Ooh, 23.
Alright, you pass.
Nice. I'm a bolt out of that room.
Alright. You see Varessa looting the corpse of Crow. And you feel a tingle in the back of your ear. 2 tingles on each ear.
2 tingles. So I smell treasure.
Yes, you do. You feel like there's a lot around here.
Around here. Oh, that
in particular.
The only thing that's around here is these 2 dead bodies. Can I also go and check these things?
Yeah.
The spider, I guess.
Check.
And the spider and the crow.
You think there's a treasure inside the guts of the spider?
Oh, I see. I get my dagger out, cut it open right down the middle.
Alright. You find an amethyst, first of all.
Amethyst?
It's I think it's worth 250 gold pieces.
Inventory, add 1 items. Amethyst. Okay. Put that in my pouch.
And you also find a hilt. A hilt made of obsidian.
Oh, a hilt. I guess custom item.
And as you look at it, it says 1 of 3.
Made,
Smile.
How much is this worth, bro?
It has no value at the moment, but it 1 of 3.
Okay, I'll just put it in my backpack.
Smile.
Oh, well, Legacy Amethyst says it costs 100 gold.
This one, just make it 150. Wait, was it 250? Just make it 250.
250 for this one, easy. Cost override, easy, 250. Thank you very much.
Alright, anything else you'd like to do?
I will go upstairs. That's where I would go.
Alright. Actually, you spend the rest of your turn looting.
Okay, yeah, I can do that. Yeah, easy.
Yep.
I'll move next turn.
All good. And now it is the squid's turn. And more shaking happens on the ship, and you start to hear yelling from the dwarven crew of the other side, or the other side of the ship, and they're saying, "Where are you? Where are you? There's a big squid attacking. We're ready to depart." And that's basically it. No more. What would you like to do?
Me? Oh, I gotta roll a thing, or do I just respond?
You have to roll. If you're on the ship, you have to roll. And in the water, actually.
Oh, yeah. Alright, excellent. Let me roll real quickly. Nice, 18. Alright.
Alright, so you pass.
Alright, do I see an entrance out of here? Giant
if you
radar?
if you go through the door and jump to the right, you probably will be able to get onto the ship.
Oh my goodness, the ship's splitting in half. Holy.
Yes, sir.
Alright. Spider. I'm gonna need you to protect this man in white. Look after him.
Nani?
Okay.
He's a little scared of spiders, but don't worry. He's
I'm
kind-hearted.
If this spiders can somehow communicate in spider language, am I able to cast comprehend language of myself so I can communicate with the spiders?
I don't think there's any language.
No, but I'll let you roll a d20.
So I'll have to hit net 20. Can I use the net 20 that I saved from earlier? No, just kidding.
If you roll a d20, just roll a d20.
I got a 2.
You got a 2?
Yeah.
Okay. We'll see what happens on your turn. No more. What did you want to do? You wanted to just bust out the door and jump on the ship?
I'm just gonna tell. Is Glaube? Is that his name?
Yes, sir.
Alright, I like to tell Glaube. Alright. Fear nothing. Don't mind. Take these, for they will be your friend. I snap 2 fingers off of the hand that was in my bag, and I give it to Glaube. And I say, feed. Spider. Happy.
Did you get that, Glaube?
I look confused. Wait, I reiterate. Do you mean like this spider eats feet?
No. These fingers. Feastable fingers.
Lunchables.
I'm so. Wait, how big is the spider? How big is the spider? Is it like a massive spider, or what's the size?
It's big.
Okay.
It's pretty big. It's about the size of no more. It's
So
giant.
he eats fingers. So he eats fingers. You saying?
Yes. I call these chicken tenders. Now, if you feed, spider be happy. Spider listen.
I
I go
see.
to the entrance. Wait, is
I
that
see
the
it.
entrance? This way?
Over here.
Oh, over here.
I'll just pull you through. You might not be able to.
Holy!
There. Alright,
Is this-
and in fact, I'll do this for you so you can see a bit better.
Oh my goodness.
Yep, so there is a giant squid octopus. Ignore the shark. Freaky air octopus. But there is a ship to the right you can jump to.
Oh, excellent. Do I have to roll anything to get past the tentacles?
Just roll a dex, and if you pass, you can get on the ship.
If I don't, I fall into the water.
We'll see what happens.
Alright. Actually, how long has it been since I've had the boots? The wing boots. How many days has it been since we've met? We've encountered?
Enough time for you to attend to them.
Oh, excellent.
Fly
Wow.
away.
I was gonna fly away, Smile.
Fly away,
Alright.
fly away.
The tentacle makes an attack at you, but you can make a dex saving throw with advantage. Doesn't want you to leave.
20.
That's
Alright, so you can fly away, you can do backflips, whatever you like. You make it past the
Alright.
tentacle.
Yep, I'm just gonna... Actually, I like to tell Glaube first. I'm like,
Okay, so you
follow
backflip.
me, follow me! I like,
Okay, sure.
follow me, follow me, follow me.
And you see
I'm just
him
flying
I
really quickly, bro.
I run, you dash. I fly past Glaube's in
Alright.
confusion.
I just
Okay.
did this no flying.
and make it onto the ship. Let's just pretend this is the ship. Smile. Okay, and now it's Rufus's turn. Just get him to roll a dex saving throw. The dwarves, they throw down a rope for Rufus to get.
Okay. Rufus gets a 15, sorry.
Okay, so he's pulled up onto the top of the ship, and he is now safe. The squid seems to be just focused directly on this ship, the Emperor of Waves. Doesn't seem to pay any mind to the bearded deck. Seems to have a vendetta against the ship.
Okay.
Okay, Varessa, it is now your turn. Just make your dex throw, and then do what you like.
That is a 6.
Okay, so just roll 2d6. 2d6 bludgeoning.
Uh, 2d6, yep. That is a 2. And another 2, so that's 4 damage.
4 damage.
Oh wait, that's the wrong page, that is 1. Can Varessa have a quick peek down here and see if she sees anything in the water
It's
below?
completely filled with water, but you can look down if you like.
No, she wants to have a quick look down there.
Mhm.
Does she see anything?
You do. You see. In fact, you hear some sounds. They sound like screams of people,
Okay.
but you don't see anything.
So her dark vision isn't working.
Well, you can see to the
Okay.
bottom, but there's nothing at the bottom.
Okay, and she didn't see anything magical, like with her.
Detect magic? Nope. Nothing magical.
Okay. How thick is the wall here? Like, is it quite rotten?
It's ready to break.
Okay, can she... just realizing the urgency as the ship's starting to split, she kicks the wall first. You try and bust it open. Would you like a roll?
If you bust that wall open, water would seep through.
That is A-okay. He's just gonna smash it.
Make a strength check. What did you want to smash it with? Your staff, I'm guessing?
She'll just kick it.
Okay.
She gets 16 plus 9, so 25.
Okay. So you're able to break a hole through the hull of the ship.
And she will see, because you said the other ship's close, right?
Right.
But this bit is it underwater yet, or is it still kind of half and half?
It's like half and half.
Can she
the lowest deck is completely underwater.
Can she try and just jump from where she is to the other ship? To see like a massive jump as far as she can? Yeah,
you can.
I take it you'd like I guess acrobatics or athletics?
Athletics.
Alrighty. Ooh, 17. You said athletics, right? Plus 9, plus 9, so 26.
Okay. What would you like to do? You're able to make it onto the ship.
She'll just jump straight across and shoot right past Noam unless he was showing up in the air. I mean, no more. She'll just shoot right past him and land on the ship before he even gets there.
So you have to climb up the ship, but you can do that with your bare hands, like a spider.
Okay. I thought I was just going to jump and land on the deck, like nearly overshoot the other
jump.
side.
Yeah, okay, yeah, you can jump.
She just jumps and she'll just land on the deck on the other side.
And then lands on the other side. Okay. Yep. So you do that.
I guess she'll just come and check on the unconscious guy. That's allowed on her turn.
Okay. Tori, you can go first.
I can go?
You can go first. What would you like to do? Make your dex roll, by the way.
Dex roll. 20.
Oh, not 20?
No.
Okay. So you're able to evade the tentacle attacks. You just like to run out?
Yeah, run out.
Get on the ship. Okay.
Meow. I will run up. Meow. Give me.
Alright.
I'm up here.
And the rest of the party is able to help Tori get up with the ropes as well. I suppose you can make it through the hole that Varessa jumped through to get out easier. And Glaude.
Yes.
Make a religion roll.
A religion roll. Okay,
Yes.
I got a 21.
You got a 21. That's good. Very good.
God
Glaude.
came down herself, dude.
Very good. The squid, basically the squid's tentacle comes across and slams you into the end of the wall. And the last thing you see is the spider crawling over you. And you pass out.
Oh shit. Oh shit, okay. Oh shit, okay.
Now the rest of the party.
Wait, I'm curious, like how did it, like, is the wall like already broken something? Smashed the shit out of the wall and then I got hit by the flash?
There was a tentacle came in through the door.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Dude, that is a pretty intense scene in my head right now.
And just slams you through. And the spider crawls up trying to save you. And you pass out.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, the rest of the party is on the ship, and the dwarves say, "We have to leave, we have to leave!" And they look at you, Varessa, as you are the captain now, and they say, "We don't leave. We're going to get attacked by my beard. I've never seen such a big squid, or an octopus, whatever."
So after checking on this guy, can she try and help him first?
He's completely knocked out. He was slammed into the wall as well. So he was asleep, but now he's knocked out.
Varessa will look over here for Glauve and see, call out for Glauve.
And there is no response.
So did we see this tentacle just smash into here?
Yeah, so basically the ship is like sinking at the moment. It's basically submerged. And the squid, tentacle, octopus, whatever, is just crushing it. It's like Titanic or something.
Varessa will tell them to start going, and she will cast a spell on herself.
Okay.
This should... one second, let me double check. Okay, so Varessa will, after seeing that Glauve is here, she'll tell the dragon to stay there, and she will cast Featherfall onto herself. And then she will jump back to go across back onto here to find out what happened to Glauve.
Yeah.
Because she realized he hasn't answered. With Featherfall, it reduces her falling speed, so it should be easier for her to jump across, basically.
Yeah. Okay, you can make a strength roll with advantage.
90. I got a nat 20.
Okay, so
Damn,
yeah,
how the hell are you guys so lucky?
You're definitely able to make it the other side.
Okay, so she'll jump back across here, and then she'll run into here if you can, to try and figure out, see if she can see him.
And water's gushing in through this side, so you can't find Glauve anywhere.
So he's not on the ship?
Nope, he doesn't seem to be on the ship.
Well, she'll look and see that he's not there, so she'll go down here to try and look and see if he went back inside or something.
Yep, so downstairs it's basically water, completely submerged in water from this point down.
Well, she'll look and so she can't see him, I take it?
No, can't see him. You do see some dead spiders though.
She'll come back here, and you said there's a hole here, didn't you?
Yeah, there's a hole.
Can she look? Does she see him when she looks out the hole?
No, you don't see anything. Actually, you see some weird black shapes. You can't really discern what they are. It's very hard to see. Okay. But you don't see Glauve.
Okay, I just see black shapes in the water.
Yeah, moving around. Maybe some sea animals. You're not really sure what they are.
Okay, well, Varessa, remember, decides to take a risk. Considering Glauve helped her before quite a bit and saved her. She jumps out of that gap to see if it's him. She'll jump into the water again to see if it's him. And she just have Featherfall, so she'll actually fall quite slowly.
Okay.
It's like, yeah. I think it caps the falling speed to 60, to a maximum of 60 feet a second, I believe it is.
So you're diving underwater, or?
Yeah, she's jumping down into the water towards the dark shapes she sees to figure out if it's Glauve or not.
Okay, as you dive into the water to see all the dark shapes, with your dark vision, and now that you're in the water, you're able to discern what the shapes are. And they're humanoid. But they don't look like Glauve at all. They have pale skin, they're very broad shoulders, and they have extremely long tongues. and they seem to be swimming around, and they have deep black eyes. They're kind of like shark people, and they seem to be very hostile. And they look at you as you jump into the water, and they begin to swim towards you. There's around 4 of them.
Oh. Okay. Wait a minute. How close am I still to the other ship, by the way?
You could probably call to the party to help you. They can think of something.
Okay, give me 1 second. This is... Oh. How close? I'm asking how close the ship is for a particular reason, for a spell. Can you tell me how close it is?
Like 20 feet.
Okay, I cast a Misty Step on myself and zip back onto the ship.
Okay, so you cast Misty Step.
After seeing there's no Glauve as far as I can see, and there's only these rats, I Misty Step back onto the ship over here.
Alright.
I can only do it to where I can see, so I just zip above and then just float back down onto the deck.
Yep.
And tell them I couldn't find him.
Okay.
But there was some
Excellent.
weird shark people in the water, so they might have grabbed him.
Okay, and with that, you give the order to sail away.
Yep. I already told them to start going.
Yeah, they didn't want to leave without you. They didn't want to lose another captain. So they begin to sail away.
Yeah, I tried to say I couldn't find you.
That's all good, bro.
Okay.
I'll tell them to... What was that port near here? I'll tell them to set sail for it. You know, the one which was listed?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's where we'd head, right? That's the nearest. So we'll try and go there because we want to get away
Port
from the
Fishrock.
water and the squid.
Okay.
Unless you'd like to railroad us. If we're going the wrong way.
You can make your way there. I'll just move you guys to the bearded deck, and then I'll clean it up a bit. Okay, well, you guys are pretty much all here.
Oh, sheesh. Someone who's here, not meant to be here.
Oh my god. He's dead.
Oh shit!
I mean, he's not here.
Damn,
Divine
okay.
intervention. Just
He magically appeared, guys.
He's magically safe. Okay. So you guys can all take a long rest now. You guys are out of danger. You're able to sail away from the giant octopus. It seemed, squid. It was only focused on bringing down the Emperor of Seas and basically completely ignored your ship. So you're able to make it with safety with or brick as well after bringing down, and the other items that you found. And before you guys do anything, the dwarves, they've run out of food, unfortunately. The ship has run out of food. They didn't plan to bring a lot of food, but they were able to bring a lot of mead or alcohol. So they ran out of food very early, but they began to start fishing for fish, just for some food. And during one of the fishing events, they're able to catch some large creature inside of the net, and this creature resembles Glauve. So Glauve seems to somehow wash ashore, or wash to the side of the ship and be caught by these guys.
okay.
But there's also something else inside the net with Glauve. Glauve, right now you're unconscious.
Yeah.
And so when Glauve was caught, he was basically completely encapsulated and protected by a spider.
Is that what's in the net with him?
Yes, in the net with him.
Is the spider dead then? Or did it drown or something?
It is not moving at the moment. I'm not sure if it's dead. Actually, you think it's alive, but it's dying. It's dying spider.
Yippee!
Your friend.
Can I check? I'll check on Glauve first. So Glauve's stable, but just unconscious.
Yes.
Okay. Varessa will cast Cure Wounds onto the spider to try and save it. Will that be sufficient, or will it still not be enough?
It is not sufficient to save the spider. It seems to be still
Okay.
fighting for life.
Alright, I guess that's all Varessa can really do.
Glave, make a con check to see if you wake up. Smile.
I roll a 16.
Alright, Glave, you wake up. And you're completely, basically hugged by this spider.
That's all the water coming out from my shit.
From your mouth. You just coughed up water.
And you're on the deck with
down,
all your friends.
And I look down, I see the spiders is like, I thank Goddess Lyra for your protection. And no less, I guess. No more, I mean.
Glave, you notice that this spider has a very faint aura of life of it. It seems like it's dying. It's about to die.
Can I use Spare the Dying?
You can make a what's it called?
Oh, wait.
Medicine check, I think.
Let me see. Okay. Come on, don't fail me now, boy. 14.
You can either make a medicine or a religion check. 19? Okay.
14 on the
14?
medicine check.
You think that only a place of Lyra would save this spider.
A place of Lyra?
Yes. A place bathed in her light would save the spider.
Do I have any knowledge of where there is at the moment, considering that we are on the ship? I don't think there's anything here.
I think you might be able to find one.
What would that be? Because I don't know how secretive this is going to be.
You think it might be on you.
Do I have to pee on the spider? Is that what's going on? Do I have to pee on the spider to save the spider?
You think it might be closer than you think, and you think you don't have to pee on the spider. You think that you might be able to make a place of Lyra.
Place of Lyra.
That this spider can be healed in her light.
I'm trying to decipher this shit. I feel like this is not even that difficult. Like
with an item that you have. An item that you have.
Okay. I require a. Okay, is that an empty room per chance?
All you need is a door.
You look like. Because I'm a priest. Anyway, I asked Noblest to help me carry the spider. I'll help it, so bring it underneath the deck.
It could even be like anything. It could be any opening. So it could be a box, a chest. It could be a cannon if you could open it.
Wait, give me a sec. Let me say. Anything that can be opened, yeah. Let's see. How about a book? Does that count as an opening? Can open my book. Oh, what is
yeah, sure, yeah. You don't have to fit the spider in there, but yeah, sure.
Yep. I will do that and combine that with my holy symbol, which is the what's it called, the feather token, which is a bird, I start chanting, calling upon Lyra's blessing onto this mighty spider that saved one of her disciples, apostles. Let me see. Give me some. Let me do this.
You'll have to use your rod of security.
Yes, I'll use that as well.
Yeah.
You know what? Can I use? Give me that. I'm intending to do this anyway. Can I use like sacred flame, like from on top of my hand, and imbue the holy spirit, holy symbol onto my cane, so like it can become one?
Yeah. Yes.
Like at the edge, you know, at the end of the stick on the top, I'll just like use my sacred flame and just kind of like melt it together onto the thing. So I'll use that and then use that to heal the spider, essentially.
Okay. Yeah.
And do I need to roll anything?
No. So with your devotion to Lyra, go ahead.
O radiant Lyra, Lady of Joy, I lift my voice in song and laughters, for life is a dance. You are the rhythm. Bless my step that they may be light. Bless my heart that it may know mirth. Bless my hand that they may share the light. And bless my soul, or the spider souls in this case, that it may never dim. And that's it. There you go.
All right. And after that, the spider
Eyes.
completely dies. So the spider seems to be healed, completely healed, with your prayers to Lyra, and your ability to open up a place of Lyra seems to soothe the spider, and the spider turns color and becomes yellow.
A yellow spider.
Yellow spider.
Oh, you say yellow.
Oh, it became holy. Paul.
Holy spider!
blue.
Oh my god, the eye spider!
Yeah, this spider. Yep.
Oh my goodness.
And now this spider is following you around as a pet.
Oh shit, I have a pet!
You sure do.
Spider.
That's kind of weird, but that priest I'll take it.
Let me see if I can
It's a
send
holy
you,
spider, bro.
send you its stats. Okay.
Wait, how big is no more? Because you said the spider is the size of normal, right?
I think he's around, like 3 feet or something?
What's that in centimeters? Because I don't do feet.
I'm 4'4".
4'4"?
Yeah.
So the spider's 134 centimeters?
Yes.
Yes.
That is quite big.
Quite big indeed. Very large spider. Alright. I think this is a good place to wrap it up before anything breaks on my stream.
Yep.
I think things are starting to break. But so the party is able to journey towards the Emperor of Waves. And whilst they were on the ship, they were able to fight an Ettercap and split up. And on the ship, they saw a shrine to the Spider Queen. And as well, they saw a believer of some unknown god in the bottoms of the ship doing a cruel ritual to Ida's husband. Also, No More was able to find some abyss monsters on the ship, but other than the party knowing that the ship was taken over by these orc tribal men, they don't know how the monsters themselves got onto the ship. But they were able to save Ida's husband, and they were able to make it out to safety without any casualties, besides maybe a few spiders. And now the party is journeying to one of the ports to resupply before heading back to Saltmarsh. And also, Glave was able to call upon his faith in Lyra and bring back a champion of Lyra in the form of a spider.
Damn, okay.
Okay. So, that'll be it for this session. And next session, I have a feeling next session will be a bit of roleplay. Probably will be less combat next session. But things are going pretty well, actually. So, I honestly expected you guys to try and fight the Kraken or whatever, the octopus until the end. But I'm glad that you guys didn't.
I think that's a.
It
very
didn't look like
good
anything
fight.
was happening, bro. I hit it, it just fucking whirled around. Like,
Yeah.
like it looked like nothing happened to it. I ain't touching it, bro.
Too much, bro. Too much.
Oh yeah, I'll send you this, Marcus. These are the stats for your spider. You can change like a bit of the lore if you want to make it more accurate for you, but this is basically it. I think you'll like this spider.
Oh.
So instead of those planes, you can make it a plane of Lyra or something if you like.
Yep. Okay. Wow. Actually, I have more damage this time.
Yes, sir. All right.
Attribute face spider.
Thanks everyone for coming. Now I have to figure out how to do my outro and end the stream because I can't actually select anything on OBS. So I'll have to figure that out.
That was pretty good. I really thought my character was gonna have like a separate character arc, but hey, it's good. I'm back really soon.
Yeah, I thought you were just gonna drown and make a new character.
Dude, I thought my plot armor was not gonna save me, considering that Noblest die, you know.
Yeah, no, definitely. Damn, is there a shortcut?
I feel like Mike.
Bro, Discord's dying on me. Oh, TY. TY. Smile. Okay. Wow, I can't even use OBS. That's crazy. Oh wait, no, I can. Oh, that's crazy. Things have been my stream's been dying, man. I don't know what's been happening. Can I even move Discord now? No, I can't. Okay, the Discord is just completely frozen. Okay. Well, you know what? Second best thing is this. So it was a pretty good session, actually. Very good pacing. The fight was basically a pseudo fight, really. It wasn't really a proper fight. It was mainly just to bring in the giant octopus, really. So they can have that fun encounter with it. That's basically the whole adventure. It's basically just go to the ship, stuff happens, bring them back. But when they get back into Saltmarsh, I think it'll be very, very interesting. Very fun. So we will have to see what happens there. But until then, I think I've uploaded the last edited VOD. I'll just have to do like some shorts for it, and then I'll have to do this one and the shorts for that one. But I'm pretty tied up by homework, so it might be done, the shorts for the last one, and then the edited VOD for this one, and then the shorts for this one. It might be done maybe next week. Next week, or maybe even the week after, depending on how bad things are. But until then, let me stay here. I got some chicken to fry. I have some chicken to fry. So until then, shout out to the Twitch people, to the YouTube people, the VOD watchers, and the shorts watchers. Thank you guys. What else? Any of the live people as well, shout out to you guys as well. I will try and do some more streams if I can. I wanted to do one Monday, but I'm watching the Mickey movie on Monday. So I think the next one I'll have to do, which is tomorrow for me. So the next one I'll have to do is maybe the day after. And then the day after that, I might be able to stream for you guys, do a study stream. You know, keep up the momentum, Keep up the momentum. While things are getting up to exams for me. Yeah. But I'm pretty happy with how things are with D&D. Things are pretty good. So until next time, hopefully my stream will work better. And hopefully things won't crash.